We're live. I guess I should have checked my audio levels, but it looks like it's fine. So yeah, we are starting session 1, and I don't really have a specific title for this campaign. So right now I just labeled it session 1, Tensions Rising. Working title. So I'm not super, I don't really have a specific origin for you guys, so you guys can kind of fill that in if you want, or amend it as we go along. I kind of like flexible backstories where as more stuff comes up, you're like, okay, well maybe in the past this happened and blah blah blah. So I like
that.
Yeah, like active backstories. So, or you can have a static one, whatever you want. I don't care. But essentially, what we kind of agreed on is you guys are starting in the city of Gethin. I don't want to just lore dump you stuff, so I'm just going to kind of give you the real basics of what your characters should know. And if you have specific questions, you can throw them my way or talk to NPCs to figure stuff out. It's up to you. Just so you know, I'm generally I'll give you a little bit, and then depending on your interest, you can probe in for more. So I don't like to just word vomit stuff at you guys if you're not interested in it, right? So just the basics. Gethin is it's basically what is it? Where is Harvard? In Boston? It's basically the city where the Harvard of magic schools are. It's the best magic school ever. If you want to be the best wizard or witch or whatever, you go to Gethin to learn magic, at least in Maldonia. So the reason you guys are all starting there is because there is also the one and only recently established in the past 15 to 20 years an Adventurers Guild. So aspiring people that want to travel the world, gain experience, and learn about stuff, they go to this adventuring guild and they sign up to do whatever. So how it works is you would come in here, say I want to be an adventurer, etc., and they kind of pair you up with people. You don't really get to pick. So that you come in and they kind of assign you to a group, and then you're kind of all meeting up, and then you guys choose what you want to do. There's a bunch of resources we can get into that I can go over once I bring you to that map. But it'll be kind of your home base, I guess. And there's a bunch of stuff there that we can talk about once we get there. But anything else about Gethin? You would know the queen is a catfolk witch, and there's quite a bit of catfolk in this city now. There didn't used to be, because she's a catfolk. She started being the ambassador for more catfolk to come in. And Pathfinder official lore, the catfolk come from Tian Sha, which is, I mean, in my world, I just said, sure, there's a Tian Sha, and it's not really in my main continent, obviously, so that's where the catfolk come from. And there's quite a bit more catfolk now in Gethin than there was before her reign. Other than that, just trying to think if there's anything else really important.
How was my reception in the town? That's important for me, at least.
So I'll just go to that part now. So yeah, the reason you guys have been kind of pseudo put together is because of I guess the fact that you're all a little bit of outsiders or very different. So first of all, there are definitely not many ogres that are in the city. There's probably a handful at most. So you're definitely a unique.
And the question: how many of those are full bred and not half ogres?
Yeah. So you can expect to face some prejudice, but Gethin's pretty open-minded just because of the type of people there. So you might get some subtle mothers grab their daughters and pull them to the other side of the street when you're walking there. You won't get overt problems, and mostly educated people won't give you an issue here.
I just need to get to know me.
But yeah, from what you guys told me about your characters, you kind of left where you came from and wanted to kind of start a new beginning kind of thing. And they kind of get that sense when you come into the guild, so they kind of pair you with other people that are kind of similar-ish, that are kind of have a new start and stuff like that. So unless you have any other super specific questions, I can bring you to what I believe will be your home base.
Hey.
Let's see if I can do this. Activate scene.
Oh. Oh. It's loading. Something that you can even do is if you plan on showing a scene soon, you can like right-click preload the scene, then it preloads it in the background, and then you can activate it.
You're right.
That's
I forgot
cool.
about that.
I love it.
So
Nice.
yeah, there should be automatic doors and vision already on this map. And we can stop. This music was supposed to stop, but...
I have 2 tokens out here, both wrong.
Yes, this was pre-populated before.
I have 2 music tracks going right now for some reason.
Yeah, what's going on with the audio? It'd be nice if it could tell me what is currently... Okay, there we go.
Oh, it's
Okay,
the
there-
ambient.
Yeah, there's... So I think there's something on the map that's playing music.
Yes, as there should...
Yeah.
Okay, so that was causing. I was just so
Wait a
confused
minute.
what was so loud.
What's going on? Okay.
Oh. Map
Oh,
music is
pause.
gone. Oh, it's
Okay,
back.
so it is just one track. I just don't know. Is it too loud? Or I guess you guys can manually adjust your volumes.
Yeah, that's when I found out.
The goal of this is that it's supposed to simulate that music is coming from this. Oh my god.
Yeah. Which
This
is fine.
area.
That's gonna work.
And then
I've
as you
played
move
before.
further away, it's supposed to get quieter.
Yeah.
Is the idea.
Yep.
But yeah, so this is the main guild hall. There's several things on this map. Basically, in this area, you're going to have access to certain people that you'll know about, that I can tell you about. You will have access to a cleric, a fighter, a ranger, a sage, and miscellaneous services and stuff that you can pay for. So
Nice.
the point of listing those classes are, I guess a little metagaming is, yes, you can do retraining, and if you ever like find really important people and you want to like recruit them to like your area, you can kind of like have them here, and then they can be used as a resource eventually or something like that. The sage is helpful for any knowledge questions you guys have. For a fee, they basically like do research for you. So if there's like some knowledge check that you guys have no hope of making and you really want to know something, you can just pay this person, and then after like in-game few days, they come back with an answer, basically.
Is that also the way? Because that's the whole thing with learning magical items, right? It's based on a knowledge check, isn't it? Or am I high on that part?
Learning magic items? What do you mean?
Well, to identify a magic item, like to identify its properties, right? If you don't have identify the spell, isn't it
I
something
believe
to
it's a
do with-
spellcraft check. It's a skill check of some sort. It's not. I don't
Yeah.
believe it's a knowledge check, but yeah.
Ah, okay. But that can also be done with the sage, right? I'm guessing.
I think the sage mostly deals with knowledge stuff, but
Okay.
If
there.
it's anything aside from spellcraft, then I can probably do it. Because that's like the one skill I don't have.
Yeah, but there are definitely like wizards, especially in Geffen, that you could pay to identify items, and I don't
Yeah.
think it's that expensive at all. But yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That was like, I don't know if anyone is able to do that. Not that it's currently an issue, but
Don't
I would.
worry, man. Don't
So
worry.
yeah, there is also just a general, aside from like talking to people to do whatever you want. You guys can literally do whatever you want, but if you're looking for a more structured like all right, we're together. We want to make some money. Like, what's up? What can we do? There is. I guess you can't really see because you're inside, but outside of this building you're in, there is a notice board where just bounties or general requests are posted by anyone from the city, and you guys can pick up any of those tasks for the reward or.
I want to go look at the notice board.
Well, let's say the game is starting where you guys have either come here at some point or something, and you finally all are together for at least the first few handful of times. So why don't we start by just introducing your character, just like what your appearance is, just so everyone knows, and we can start after everyone introduces themselves, kind of thing, into you guys sitting around the table, and then you guys can hop in character. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Sure.
Well, her name's Gork. She is an ogre. You will have to be blind to not notice. But he doesn't look like the normal ogre you usually had seen drawings of, or heard tales of. Facial wise, he looks more kind. He constantly has this giant smiling grin on his face. But there has also been around town for some time, and I would say a bit more recently. He does have a temper. If he is pushed on certain things, he can get quite angry. But at least while he's been in town, they haven't heard of any incident where he has caused any harm to people. We'll describe how he looks. There isn't anything fancy about he looks muscular, as you would expect from an ogre, honestly. He doesn't really have good manners. He is very to the point when it comes to talking. So, which has put him in a few embarrassing moments where maybe it would be better if, don't necessarily say the truth, but in his case, it just, no, you look like shit, and he will then say so. He carries with him a large scimitar on his side. You also see he just has this giant fucking backpack on him that just is filled, looks to be filled with something. It looks like he's carrying his home with him, without it actually doing anything to him, of course. I guess if any of you know religion, you would notice a coin hanging from his neck. If there was no religion, you would know that it is the god of trade, which is... Did I write the name down? No, I didn't know them.
Arfin.
Arfin. Oh, looks like we have... but yeah.
Alright.
And that, I think, is pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, on the other side of the table, we have sitting Gerald, who is a well-groomed man. It looks like he very much takes a comb to his hair every morning, and just makes sure that he looks relatively pristine. You can see he takes care of his armor. It looks nice and polished leather almost, right? He also takes care of that really well. Then you can see he has a bandolier of daggers, so 8 of them, or maybe, who knows, right? They're partially hidden under a cloak. And yeah, he looks like he tries to give you this energy of he means business, but he's way too well taken care of to be taken seriously by anyone that knows anything. And he is rather expressive, he likes to talk a lot, right? Talk a lot of shit sometimes. And whenever he's inside any building that serves alcohol, he's the first to get a drink.
Alcoholic, good to know.
Well, an enjoyer of a good drink from time to time. And yeah, he is currently rather impressed with the big muscle they assign him. because he said, all right, guys, if I'm gonna be working for you guys, I'm gonna need someone strong, because there ain't no way I'm gonna be carrying my own stuff. And he's really happy that the management obliged with his wishes.
Actually, an interesting thing to note for your character, Felix. Did you ever say where you thought you'd be from, or were you?
Yes. It was. Let me go back to the map. I'll get the name for you in a second.
Was it the Thieves' Town?
No, it was not.
Oh,
It was. It was Prontera.
Okay, yeah. So when you came here to like say I want to be an adventurer or whatever, and I'm assuming you have like a similar, like you're obviously you look like a roguish kind of guy. You have like the daggers thing you're saying. So yeah, when you came in here and said you wanted to join up, they directly would have asked you if you have any ruby coins on you, and I'm assuming you'd say no.
Yeah, I don't. I probably spent them all in my travels, you know.
You say you spent them all on your travels?
No, I don't say
Oh,
I
okay.
don't say anything, but I think if I had something, I'm not sure if that's something special, right? I may have spent them already, right?
Okay, yeah. So yeah, they kind of look you over and they will insist on searching your things for any of these coins, and of course they won't find any, and then
Yeah.
they'll let you in and you can do your
I'm
thing.
guessing that may have to do something with assassination and their practices.
You would, being a roguish kind of guy, you know exactly what they're asking about. This is the common currency that agents of Maroc trade in, and you get the distinct impression that none of these people that are employed from Maroc are welcome to work here, kind of thing.
Fair.
But yeah, if you're done, we can go over to Whitney.
Yeah, so she's just human. Probably like not like super messy looking, but probably has that look of someone who's like been outdoors a lot and doesn't really care that she looks like she's been outdoors. Dark hair, random tattoos. She's got I'm envisioning, so because like the token we found has like this little staff and I like it, but I'm assuming she uses it as her like weapon, so probably kind of like a club like on one end, but kind of looks like the end of a staff on the other. And she's got animals with her, so like a little bat that seems to chill on her staff, and then the token was a little bit darker, but or a little bit lighter, but I think we decided it was going to be like a kind of like more of a panther, but that's fine. It looks kind of like a cheetah or something, but she's got this like panther that follows her around, and yeah, she probably is a little bit more on the quiet side, a little bit like can't tell if she's interested in what's happening or if she's bored by what's happening. Carries probably 2 holy symbols tied to her waist. She doesn't like wear them around her neck or anything, but they're probably just like tied to her dress somewhere. And yeah, she's probably kind of that quiet person, just sits around and watches everything else happening. She'll eventually talk, and she does talk, but she's kind of more sits and lets everyone else do the talking and just observes until she's ready to chime in.
I'm gonna monologue so much. Can already feel it.
actually, a question, Whitney. I saw you like. I'm guessing that's your character's name that comes afterwards, right?
The token or whatever?
If I look down, it says Whitney, and then it says Thieves.
Oh yeah,
Tips
you
there.
need
That's
to
one of
select
my
your.
old characters.
You need to
Oh.
select the right character if you want.
Okay, hold on.
I think you all can do that actually. If you right-click
Yeah,
your
you
user,
can.
you can select your character so that it.
And you can select which character represents you.
Yeah, so everyone knows what your character name is. There you go.
Okay.
That might be
Then
very
I-
helpful for
Yeah.
people like me who can
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, because I was wondering, like, okay, because I'm gonna have trouble remembering my character's name, but if I can actually see it constantly.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly see if I have a
Where's
better
this
Panther
spells?
token, because I thought I did have a good one.
Why does this still say, when it hovers over it, does it say Whitney Sunday game for you guys?
No, it just
You know.
says social logo and then question mark. But I think it's because we don't have access to each other's feed.
Okay.
Me, I will just see question mark.
Yeah.
I think it's the same with if you do it on me.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever. I'll find a different token later.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine for now.
So yeah, you guys are sitting at the table listening to the minstrels play on the stage. There's food being brought out by request. There's some other adventurers at the other end of the table talking their own thing. You guys can go about the place, walk around, look at stuff you want, or ask me where things are, because you probably would know where everything is at this point. Or I can just bring you to the notice board if you guys want to look at what's people are wanting to get done.
Yep. I think notice board sounds good, and in the meantime, I think I'm talking up Gog, and I'm like, so, Gog, was it right, the man? What's the biggest thing you've ever lifted? Just so I have a ballpark of how much I can have you carry.
Biggest?
Or heaviest, rather. You know, if that works better for you.
Sorry, one more time?
The heaviest thing you've ever lifted, right?
Heaviest. I think it would be my pop when he was still breathing. Or it would be the car.
So I'm like, can lift an entire ogre. Alright, good. That's good. Here, can you... I take off like a backpack. I still have a fanny pack that's turned around, so it's actually a backside fanny pack. Who knows, right? But I take off the backpack. It's like, would you be a doll and carry this with you?
How much weight is it, Felix?
It's like 30 pounds, something like that.
Yeah, I will be able to. Sure.
I'll give you the exact weight soon, once I do the math.
Yep,
Lovely.
just need to... that container.
Yeah, as you guys are talking, you guys can look at the notice board, and what you see is what you see.
I see a typo.
Really? Where?
Looking for discret.
Well, maybe they misspelled it. It's an imperfect world.
This
you know?
person doesn't know how to spell. Let's not do their task.
Your backpack has been added.
Lovely.
Missing caravan of supplies, 100 GP reward for recovery supplies, lesser reward for information provided by this recovery. See Mary for details, seeking rare incense from... I don't think we're ready to go to the base of Dragon's.
Fine. It would be 38 pounds.
Oh, 38, okay. Right. How scary is the base of Dragon's Peak, John? Like, do we know that?
Yeah, you would have a general idea of how dangerous it would be. I mean, you're in the area...
I have mild knowledge geography as well.
Yeah, just the base, just what everyone would know. But yeah, you can roll it if you want more info, but let me just give you the general first, and if you want more, you can roll. You would know that in general, there are known to be goblins, orcs, rare if you get closer to the base, depending on the details of that task that aren't super clear. But if you get really close to the mountain, you have a chance of running into giants, trolls, and then just any other miscellaneous creatures in any forest. So like snakes or spiders.
Ain't no way that small chance is worth 400 gold. Nah, I'm good.
Well, this is certainly an interesting collection of requests. I'm not sure many of these are entirely fit for this crew, guys. I'm just looking at the two. Well, looking at this one, I tapped the protect the convoy. I mean,
the missing
Gorgia
convoy
looks scary enough. Yeah, the is looking for a small garrison to protect the convoy of merchants, right?
Oh,
that looks technically right, because let's just say we're on the road traveling with a caravan, and whatever tries to attack the caravan sees there's an ogre with the caravan. No way they're fucking with that.
I can fight, but
well, it's not really about you're being able to fight. It's just you looking like you do. You're gonna scare off a lot of shit.
oh, you mean that? Right.
What I'm saying is you're large. And things don't
Oh.
generally like to fight things that are larger than them.
Well, goes from my bedroom.
Anyway, right? I wouldn't want to fight you, and that's true, right? You wouldn't want to fight him. I look to.
Okay, to Frontera.
Let's go,
How long? So I'm guessing, yeah, from
Quite a while. It's like a week's travel almost.
It's about 100
Yeah,
miles.
and honestly, I wasn't looking to go there anytime soon either, so not particularly motivated.
Oh, well.
I don't think giant geckos would be that difficult.
Yeah,
True,
but
true,
what
true.
do anyone else don't know much about giant geckos? Hunt their knowledge.
Yeah, let's double check what knowledge check that is. I think I'm pretty sure it's nature.
Assuming
but-
nature.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
want to
because
double
they're
check.
beasts, right?
Yeah.
I'm just double checking before I,
I
say
got like
the
no
wrong
knowledge
thing.
skills, but
Yeah.
no,
I have a
knowledge
few. I do
engineering.
have knowledge nature.
Perfect. You are our knowledge queen of this group.
I mean, I'm not good at a bunch of them, but I'm good at a
Hey.
few.
You're better than me and Felix at any.
Hey now, knowledge engineering is my extra.
Oh, fair enough. I know nothing. I can take care of your wounds and equipment, that's it.
Where is this thing that I just had open?
Did you find like a cool thing that basically like, can tell you what like each creature needs for a knowledge check?
Yeah, I had something in Foundry that was like a DM, like quick things, and it had like a lot of this stuff, and I just wanted to reopen that. Gesundheit. But now I seem to
Yeah,
have
that's something we
lost
found out
it.
that just does make sense. Like the whole thing with orcs apparently is local, which is so interesting.
Yeah, because they're like
if there are
humanoid.
local orcs, then yes, it's gonna be local history. I mean, of course. So it's
No, I think it's
Even if
not.
they aren't local, apparently it's just like, huh? I guess
Humanoids are always local. Like
Yeah.
people, like anything that's considered a humanoid is going to be a
Fair enough.
local because you're not technically an animal to be nature. You're not magical to be arcana. You're not planar to be planes. You're not a religious creature to be religion. So it ends up falling under local because local is about the like humanoid inhabitants of an area.
Unless they're cultist orcs, then they would
Mm.
possibly fall under religion.
It's actually both. You need both. Yeah.
Here we go.
There are some creatures where like you can roll both, or rolling one gets you some info, but rolling other gets you the other info. Like
Ooh,
having
that's
both
actually-
can be
that's
like
really, really cool. That's actually really cool.
I like it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
same.
give me a knowledge nature check if anyone wants to know more about giant geckos.
well,
10.
that was a horrible roll.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Let's open up the gecko to see what you want to know. These are giant lizards. They're mostly docile and shy away from attacking creatures larger than a cat or a dog. Despite their shyness, they are ultimately very curious creatures. They approach bigger creatures simply to investigate.
Okay, my first question is why the fuck does this person want giant gecko heads? Like,
Yeah, your knowledge check's not going to tell you that, so you're going to have to like go talk
yeah, well,
to
yeah,
people.
I
But
know,
yeah.
but
Anything specifically you
like-
want to know about these?
When you say they are giants, so I guess like
They're medium sized, but that's a giant for a
Okay.
lizard. So like medium is like
Yeah.
5 feet by 5 feet kind of area
okay,
that they
yeah,
occupy.
so, okay.
how like how hard can they hit, or how strong are they if they do decide to fight back?
They are strong. They have an I'm trying to say it in like a lore way, but basically they have a +1 to hit.
Okay.
Pretty low saves. They have an average health of 11, AC 14.
Maybe something interesting for the druid might be the question of like, how do giant geckos fit into the ecosystem, right? Are around here maybe, are they invasive? Are they a problem? That might be something that a druid might know
Yeah.
or care about.
Let me read some more here in my notes. Yeah,
There may
so
be many reasons why this guy wants geckos dead.
Yeah.
and that could be
yeah,
a good
so
explanation for it.
normally these are as I described. They're just kind of like minding their own business and they don't fuck with things, especially as I said, creatures that are not bigger than a dog or whatever. So that means humans, right? They wouldn't attack humans. You guys are adventurers. You know notice boards. There's usually a reason this is here, and this is probably because anytime there's a bounty put on a creature, it's usually because they're being attacked on the roads. So for some plausible reason, just from this information you see, geckos are attacking people along the roads.
I actually have one more question. How are geckos like social? Like, is it that they are usually like a nesting together of like several of them? Do they usually like keep like 5 groups at a time, or is it like they make a giant home and there lives like 100 of them together? Good thing to know if you're walking into like 5 or 2,000 potentially.
Yeah.
Well, we can take that with a grain of salt anyways, because obviously these geckos aren't behaving normally to begin with, so they may not be, like, behaving normally in that sense of how many are, like, congregated together. Or if there's some weird, adverse something that's making some of these geckos attack people, it may not be, like... It may just be, like, 3 or 4 have been adversely affected, and they just keep attacking people, or it could be the whole colony or whatever.
Yeah, so you could usually, if you're walking around the forest, you can usually run into 1 or 2. But if you like hop upon, or you find their nest, you can find like 3 to 6 of them. If you like go into their nest.
Normally, they don't like group that much together.
No, normally if you're just like walking on the road and you're like looking for some, you would only expect to find 1 or 2 traveling together. You should
most like maybe a nest
find
of
them
like
all.
6 at most, really.
Yeah, if you like find their nest where they're like
Yeah. Well, I mean, what one looks interesting probably shouldn't be too hot for us.
True. I mean, it's a little bit. I'm not gonna say beneath me, right? Because that's not true. But right, looks pretty basic.
I mean, yes, but we also knew, wouldn't it make sense, start from the ground up? Start maybe something that's basically an easy get an idea of how we work together as a team.
There is some insight in that large head. I can see it. You know what? And I think Wait, am I supposed to rip this off if this is a general bounty for heads? Probably not. And I stopped myself from ripping it off the notice board. So what I was gonna say before I was so rudely interrupted by my own thoughts is, I completely lost track here. I'm so sorry. Anyway, yes, let's do this trial run. I think it's gonna be a great experience. We're gonna do fine. And it's gonna get us off to a great start in this adventuring business. I can already tell.
Yeah. Got to like poke his head in. We're gonna find stocks!
Yeah, if you guys
Well,
go
see, that was
down.
gonna be probably my next question as well, but I was gonna go about it quite as efficient.
Yes, he does just yell in towards the guild.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I bring you back to and I bring you over, yeah, if you're just yelling about him, people will point you in his way and I'll drag you guys over to him.
Perfect. I always wonder how the heck did you get through these doors? So interesting.
Mechanically you can squeeze, so you're like squeezing through these doors.
I'm just like concentrating like this.
So yeah, and also if you guys want to rotate your tokens, you can just hold shift and hit a direction.
Oh, thank God. I was like, how do I do this?
Then when what? Like how do I then rotate more? Like
You-
totally.
Just the direction.
Yeah, the
that
direction you want to
click in.
face.
Like the direction key on your keyboard.
Yeah. Or WSAD.
Oh. And then if I want to look like at a degree of an angle, looks like I do this.
Yeah.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah,
Because I was wondering when I right clicked, there was like this weird circle thing, and I thought that was it. No.
no. But yeah, you guys can head over to Zox, who is an orcish as you guys walk up. I have a description for him here. So yeah, you guys can get pointed this way, and you walk up, and there's a bunch of people just training on these dummies here. And where is Zux? Yes, he is a orc fighter. Clearly, he's got this two-handed axe in his hand. He's kind of supervising these guys, giving them pointers and stuff as you come up. He's got cropped, curled brown hair. It's kind of like in like a mohawk almost. It's like tied tightly, and he's about 6 feet 7 inches tall. Sorry, what was the question?
No, it was just I was just saying the standard orc haircut.
Sure. But yeah, you can be in the middle of like supervising these guys, and you'll just be grunting at them to raise their arm or strike harder and stuff like that, and you guys can walk on up to them and say whatever you want to say.
Are you Saul?
Who's asking?
Hello.
Yeah, he kind of turned.
Yes.
He just responded to your voice, and then he kind of turns and looks at you. He says, "Holy shit, you're a big one."
Yes, he carries my stuff. Anyway, hello there. We were taking a look at the notice board outside, and we couldn't happen but notice your notice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look around at everyone. Alright, anyway, I was a little bit proud of that one. So... Giant geckos, is it? Heard they were a problem from the notice, and so we were just interested in checking the whole entire shebang out and talking to you, getting some more information on the whole situation before we jump ourselves into a forest in a random direction, right?
Yeah, they've been a big problem recently. Apparently they're attacking people along the road. Obviously close to the city is fine, but you're going to have to go out at least a day or so along, at least half a day or so along the path, and I'm paying 50 gold per head, or any way you can prove you killed them.
Nice. Alright.
Which road though? North.
North.
So I guess toward the port one.
Yes. That's where most of our complaints are coming. People making their half a day, 3/4 of a day travel between the port and here. They're getting attacked by these annoying geckos.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. I turn to a
How
druid.
many have been reported of the how many were seen?
I lean up to him and I beckon him to come down with his head.
Yes.
I whisper. They don't usually get that sort of information. It tends to be really vague, and that's usually why they pay per head, because they don't actually know how many there is, right?
Well, it was more when the report came in. I'm guessing somebody survived. How many usually was attacking them? Just
Fair
to
enough,
get an
fair enough.
idea.
Right. Yeah, maybe you should phrase it better then, right?
While you guys are like whispering to each other, you kind of just like looks over to the
Yeah,
druid.
I'm actually whispering pretty loudly. He can totally hear.
Yeah, after you guys are done whispering, he says, the most recent
Anyway.
report I got in, there was about 3 or 4 of them that attacked a group. Yes, it is, as you notice, quite unusual for these geckos to attack. I don't know what's gotten into them, something in the area or something, but they're pretty easy to deal with, so...
So why not?
Well, duly noted. This seems like a great escapade for this crew. And I look around smiling, looking for the druid's opinion on killing these animals.
I just want to know why they're attacking, and if they are attacking, then maybe it's their time to return to the cycle.
Lovely. Anyway. Oof.
Just to be clear, I'm not paying for knowing why they're attacking. I just want their heads.
Good for
Yeah.
you.
Well, see you all, and I'll just start walking away.
Good luck. Don't die.
Alright, before he runs away with my stuff, goodbye. We'll see you soon again, I hope. Anyway.
Yeah, he kind of turns back and starts yelling at this monk who's like doing some combo on this dummy.
Yeah.
Well, I have some food with me, but if he said 2 to 3 days on the road, and I'm guessing maybe they're on horseback. Um, but I have enough for myself at least. And a bed for emergencies.
Well, I do also have food with me. It's actually in that bag you're carrying, which is so very nice of you.
What about you, miss?
Yep, I can take care of myself, thanks. I got food. I'm also quite good at finding food in the wilderness.
Oh.
You know, it turns out I'm actually really well equipped already, so I'm like super prepared for this thing. I got all kinds of things with me, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah, it may have not been clear, but the entire path that he was talking about is like, if you were to travel to Geffen to the port Gefenia, it's like half a day. So you guys could spend days out in the wilderness.
Say 2 to 3. That's why I got confused.
No, half a day. But you could spend the night out in the wilderness looking for more of these creatures, or you could go back to town, whatever you want. But if you were just to walk A to B, it's half a day. About.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would probably net us geckos, but looking at what maybe the alternative quest here is that we're not getting paid for. Might
he
be
doesn't care
that
about
we
why
actually
they attack.
have to camp out in the wilderness. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm guessing it's still like fairly bright out, so I mean, might as well just leave now, right?
Yeah, you could do that. Is there anything anyone needs to pick up, or you guys are good to go?
I don't think so. I'm like super stacked on gear, so.
All right.
I think I'm good.
I mean, like 95% of it completely useless, but that's.
All right. Do you need to see the map, or are you guys just good? Just you're walking out along the path.
We're good.
All right. Anything I should take in consideration what you're doing as you walk along the path? Are you guys just literally walking straight to the port, or are you veering off to look in this forest a bit? Or
we are just walking straight, but we're taking it nice and slow, right? To give whatever may be attempting to ambush us plenty of chance to do the attacking, while also giving us plenty of, perception and whatever of the surrounding area, because we're walking nice and slow, that we're taking care of, not actually getting ambushed.
Mm-hmm.
If you're asking probably potentially also how we are, like, I guess how we are walking as the group, I'm probably either like all the way back or in the middle, because that's what makes the most sense.
Gotcha.
So that really then comes down to it, Neil feelings, how they would want to do it.
I'm fine, I can spearhead. I don't particularly mind. You know, I'm a friendly guy, I can talk to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty freaking comfortable in the wilderness, so I don't give a crap. I'm just will probably randomly veer a few steps into the forest and then veer back onto the path, not ever going out of sight, but just sort of kind of going in and out of the woods a little bit, just probably because I assume my character is really interested in the forest and just in general what's around here, and she hasn't gotten to explore this area yet since coming up from where she lived, so she's probably just kind of peeking into the forest just to kind of see what random small creatures are running about, what kind of plants are here, just random druidy shit.
Then I'll probably take the back line of it, because then when you veer off I can at least still see you. I think that makes sense. So yeah, the squishy druid for now in the middle.
Not that squishy, okay?
I only said for now because I know you're gonna be tanky and me.
I just realized I'm pretty sure my animal companion is supposed to have skills, and I didn't put its skills in. I just get 2 skills for it, looks like the table says.
Okay, yeah, then before I
take good boy and stuff.
Before I announce what checks I need, do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I was just trying to look at the table to confirm that it just says 2 skills, so unless there's anything extra under large cat. Let's see.
Time to get all
Don't
the
ask
knowledge
for
skills
a.
cat.
I don't know.
I literally could have had a giant gecko as an animal companion. Wouldn't that
Oh
have
my
been funny
God.
if I had? And then this came up, and I'm like, cat big. Open link.
Gun says, I need
Cat.
diplomacy. Oh, what a coincidence! My cat knows diplomacy. Go talk.
Text. Yeah, okay, so I think it's just 2 skill ranks it gets, so what do we probably just like stealth and perception are gonna be the go-to, but let's see. Stealth, yeah, that'll be fine.
It's
And
a
then
bonus. It's a good thing,
perception. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just giving it stealth and perception.
Stealth.
They are like a good like perception is like, for if not the
Those
most
are pretty classic
important
cat
check.
skills.
What senses does your cat have? Is it like scent and stuff? Just so I remember.
Does it tell me? It has low light vision and scent.
Low light
It
vision.
actually doesn't have
and
dark
scent.
vision. Interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, real
just-
cats don't have dark
Oh wait,
vision,
that's
they'll-
cat
they'll-
small. Cat large is the same, low light vision and scent.
I guess it's just they see better in the dark, maybe, or their
Yeah,
eyes
they just
get
need like
used to it.
Yeah.
a tiny, tiny, tiny piece of light to see in darkness, essentially.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. As you guys are walking along the road, so sorry, just to confirm, you are staying on the path at least for now, for the first part of your.
Yeah, and
walking?
then Whitney's just from time to time, like going a little bit into the.
Yeah, I'm just like veering in and out of the forest, like not
Well, you
going
can't
very far
really.
in.
The forest is like,
It's like completely off a path where you have to like.
yeah, the
I
forest
just
is
assumed it was a
like-
path with like.
Yeah, so the path to if you're walking along the set path that's like not like made of stone, but it's like worn as people travel on it. If you're walking on that path, the forest to get to any forest or trees is like 8 miles east.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Yeah, I
geez.
guess
Really
if you even actually look at the map, there aren't like any trees near it. I just
Yeah.
thought like.
It's
oh,
completely
not
like
any big
plain kind of terrain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
Well,
are
then never
actually
mind then.
no nature near here.
So yeah, if you do want to go into any forest, that's a deliberate effort. You have to let me know you do that because then there's different kind of creatures you could run into. But if you're just doing like
'cause
plains
there's
and
Dragon
yeah.
Peak and I guess Payon.
Yeah, but I don't think we need to, right? Because if this
No.
is the road that they're getting attacked on, I don't feel like we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone can just give me a round of perception checks as you're
Yeah, you don't.
going slow and keeping an eye out.
Yep. Here
Those
you
are-
go. Alright. This is the.
I'll have you know I'm great at perception. There you go.
First rolls of the game.
Oh,
After the
this is why we have someone that has.
oh,
great
natural 20. Now I roll mine.
Best thing is, I am also like semi-class cleric, so wisdom is good for me. But the idea of this guy is it's also interesting. Perception is not a class skill apparently for war priest, which
Cool.
It's funny,
surprised
we
me.
just see Game Master privately rolled some dice.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's the first time I'm trying that. Okay, interesting.
So we know something in the miss potentially.
Oh, it's cool, and then I can
You can reveal.
yeah, I can reveal it later if you guys are like calling
Yeah.
bullshit out on something.
Was
Where?
that blind? Oh no, so guessing because I have also blind gem and private gem. I'm curious what the difference is
no,
on
no.
these.
Private gem is essentially you roll it, right? And then you and the GM see it. And blind gem is only the GM sees what you roll.
Oh yeah. I don't see whatever this was. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you guys are walking along. Gerald is very not paying attention, it seems.
I have my bottle of absinthe
Chatting
out,
too much.
taking a sip from time to time. Having a good time.
Yeah. But I'm gonna bring a little map out that I should have.
Maps.
Let me make sure this scene is appropriate.
Oh, it feels nice actually just playing again. God. I didn't actually realize like those last 4 weeks since last we played the land just felt dry.
I just got some error. It's like user Whitney lacks permission to something token and
Also
scene.
got that.
What?
We
Yeah.
don't have permission to go
Well,
where
it doesn't
we
matter,
trust.
right? Those errors happen from time to time, and sometimes they don't mean anything. So we'll see.
I'm just trying to see.
I'm gonna be right back real fast while you figure this out.
Yeah.
Wait, it's actually
Oh, I need a D this.
oh yeah, I actually only have that amount of HP. Huh. Well, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
I need to see. Did I have access
Wait,
to
do
this?
I have more HP than you?
Whatever you're trying to do there, it's doing right now, apparently is just giving us a lot of errors.
Yeah, I think that's because he's doing things to a scene where we are not there yet, right?
Potentially, yeah.
Or we don't have access to yet. I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Yeah, that might be the case.
I need to remember. I could do this now, could I not? Think so? Or was that for level 2?
Alright, I guess I can activate this scene and bring you guys. I tried the preload, but it seems like you guys it still loads when I bring you there.
A
Yeah, I guess it
lot
does.
faster though.
Does that?
It does
Whatever
look
you
faster.
loaded there, at least we get just instantly 100. Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
like
Okay.
before it would take like a long, like probably a good 30
Oh,
seconds to load, and
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys can arrange yourself on this path here how you are.
and are we
going.
headed like towards the top? Is that like the direction we're
You
going?
are,
or-
yes, you are headed going up. So you
Okay,
guys can
then,
arrange yourselves around the path how you're walking up this specific patch of road.
And it would be like, yeah, like this basically.
Gotcha.
I did that. Oh, there we go.
So yeah, you guys are walking along, doing your own thing, and unfortunately,
Can I just quickly? I need to look at something to see if it was level 1 or level 2. But I got this.
yeah, sure.
Okay, no, it is level 1, but I can do it. Okay. I just need to remember to put that in somewhere to see. I basically need to see, like, wait, is it level 1 where I can just turn any spell into a cure spell if I know it? Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to roll something else actually. Oh yeah, you guys aren't. Yeah, you're not like trying to be stealthy anyway, so that's fine.
No, just trying to be perceptive. Not that that means anything with me, but
Yeah, so as you walk here, I'm gonna cut the nice happy music and
Not my nice happy music.
let's try the very
Let's give it
first
some
combat that I do in Foundry. So I believe everyone needs to, or I can do it. I think you need to put your
Go into-
tokens to combat mode. Yes.
combat mode.
How do I do
You
that?
can right-click your token,
Mm-hmm.
and there's the sword, like a sword with two shields cross, or a shield with two swords crossed behind.
I'm
Click
up there
that.
twice now because I think John did it for me.
Oh, I might have been selecting your token or something.
That's a,
Yeah, just redo it real quick.
can I drag it? There we go. I need to drag it. Yeah, I will just. Yep, there we go.
And then I
Okay.
believe everyone can roll initiative.
Yeah.
So what happens if I roll? This is going to be a good test, I guess, to see. Boom, boom, boom.
You roll initiative by just clicking the die next to your name on the combat tracker.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh,
Yeah, the combat tracker is the second tab, and if you want to pop it out, instead of left-clicking the tab, you can right-click the tab to pop it out. Then you have it instead of on the right side, you can have it wherever the fuck you want.
Yeah. I just moved it down like towards the like below the other shit on the left.
Yeah.
So unfortunately for you, this is a surprise round for them.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
even for me?
Yep.
They beat 28. Goddamn. Still, the motherfucker.
Spooky!
So I think I reveal this as it does its thing. A spider.
Yeah, fuck. I hate spiders.
Now,
Yeah,
is there a
that's what I
way
think.
I
At
can
least
track
it
the
ain't snakes.
movement? So yeah,
Since you
this
like it,
thing
you can.
is... Does it have any... I'm just going to double check if it has any way to charge you. Which I guess I technically could, but... This one is going to be moving, scuttling along here.
I'm actually out of curiosity. What are you guys' HP? I'm at 10.
11, let's go.
What is my HP? Oh my god.
This thing is going to charge to attack
12.
you.
I am actually the late tanky of HP, right?
Okay.
I love the idea
Yeah,
of the
that was
ogre
10.
going down technically quicker than the others.
Ow.
Oh,
that's
I
gonna
think
hit
that's a hit. And 1 damage to you, sir. I think I can... Okay, you can do it yourself. And I need... Let me see what you guys see. Okay, you don't see it. I need a save, which I believe is Fortitude, but let me double check.
Love that.
John's gonna kill us.
No,
to
you're
spiders.
fine.
First combat.
Yes, fort save.
Sure.
Oh! Natural
guys.
20.
Easy lemons,
Don't
Chris.
even worry about it.
Not even a problem.
I'm so fine.
The interesting thing is we don't see the monsters, I guess, on the combat tracker, Felix, or whatever.
Yes.
Oh, are they still invisible? I need to
yeah,
reveal
they're
them
not on
now.
the combat track. Oh, there you go. There you go. There they're at.
And this one will attack the panther thingy.
Not my panther!
Not.
Don, I will just say right now, if you kill the kitty, I will be coming after you.
Yeah.
Is there an easy way on my token to see like my AC and stuff? Because I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah, you can actually in initiative, or either in the combat tracker. If you hover over your entry in the combat tracker.
Well, I think my cat isn't. The token isn't set up right. Like it doesn't have a health bar, and so I
Oh.
think John
then
didn't
it's just
do all the things to my token.
We are all still learning. I just love the fact you know more apparently about this current Felix than we do. Which is interesting.
Oh, this is an old character sheet. It's broken. Do you really need it, or can I just go on without it? Or
Like,
Yeah.
at
With the
this
token
moment,
stuff?
yeah.
No, I can just look at the character sheet for it.
But yeah, I can handle all the AC and stuff. It misses, so it's 7's a miss. You have 15 AC on your pet.
Yeah.
All right, now we go to top of the round, the real round, which boom. Christian, you're up.
Baby.
Walk no light spider. Oh god. There's not a way to actually make it smaller, is for this thing.
What do you want to do?
Oh,
The combat
oh yeah, no,
tracker.
because there's an extra
Fantastic.
combat tracker on top, right?
No, just like the thing because it's so massive.
I think
I
you,
don't know
well,
how
you
to
can
put
move
it.
it. Oh, if you go in the settings, I think you can. No, you can pop
you
it
can,
out.
You can like shove it to the right, then it's like automatically contracts.
Yeah, I guess that's where I will have to put it. Okay.
But also, I prefer. I mean, this looks like really cool in video gaming, but I actually prefer the other one, right? Where you just use the combat tracker tab.
Yeah, I can
Just right-click
disable this module. I just thought it was nice
Yeah,
visually,
I know,
but
it looks really cool. I like
Okay.
how it looks.
I don't move through it. I move to here. Yeah, like there, and then I move up here, which is 30 feet.
okay.
And I do this specifically because I have reach of 10 feet.
Yeah.
So I can hit anything I want here. I think there's only one there currently. I believe at Dahlia and her kitty will be fine, so I will strike. And you said there's some way where I can target which one I'm attacking or something?
Yeah, if you right click it and the bottom left icon, it's like a little target. If you do that, you don't have to, but it's nice because it'll automatically pop up the stats for me so I can just see it right away.
Like what, the
The
spider?
spider
token?
that you're targeting, yeah. If you right click it, it should
He
give you
can't
like
do
a-
that because he can't. He doesn't have permissions to do that.
Oh, really?
Oh no, this might be. We'll see if it does this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, double it. I double click it, and that's when it shows me that I have targeted it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So yeah, that is a hit. And oh my god.
He be rapping some damage.
Yeah, you squish that spider quite easily. I don't know if I can I mark it as defeated? I think I can. Which one is it? This one. Forgot how I do it though. There's a way to do it. Oh.
It might automatically do it if you put its HP to 0.
Do you not? Oh yeah, you guys can't see its HP, but yeah, I did.
Yeah, because that would be cheating.
Whatever, we'll figure it out later. Next, Spider goes on Felix. Target
Sending me
you.
some creepy crawly energy.
That looks like a miss to me.
Yup. I don't even see the rolls, so I'm guessing.
Neither do
it's
I.
a miss.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't.
we should make
we
it public.
actually, funnily enough, we only see your rolls if you hit us.
Really? That's
Yep.
funny.
We do see a funky animation though, saying like on the token that it said like this.
Did it actually?
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, I didn't see this. No, that one's dead. But, yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Isn't that the
But
dead
not-
one?
nope.
Now I see the actual roll.
And now it's up to Felix.
Wait, I'm confused now. Didn't I kill
No,
one
you
that was
killed,
at me?
you killed this one, right? Oh,
Yeah, isn't that?
I forgot how it pinged.
Oh, okay. I
You
guess
killed the one that's
I just
closer to
got
you and the one that's further away from you attack me. Anyway, I take 2 knives from the bandolier and I stab down with both of them to try and murder this spider that's accosting me. Because that ain't right.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if this works. Can I just... No.
What are you trying to do, Felix?
No, nothing. I'm just trying to do things.
Whoa. Is that damage rate? You're 1 damage.
Yeah, I do 1d4 damage.
Oh shit. Alright, which one were you targeting? The one right in front of you? Or?
Yeah, the one right in front of me.
Yeah, that definitely will hit.
However, I go for a second stab with the offhand,
Okay.
and that one's
Ooh.
probably gonna miss.
Yeah, no good there. Whitney.
Yeah, I don't super want to waste spells yet, so I'm just gonna take a 5-foot step right here and try to smash it with my club.
Wait, which one? This one's dead already.
Oh, that wasn't the one I hit.
Well, that's the one you targeted in chat.
Oh, okay. Here's the interesting thing. I clicked on the one that was at the left of Felix.
Well, it doesn't matter. One of them is dead. Doesn't really matter.
Okay, yeah, I was assuming the one up there that he
I just
was
didn't want to
intending
delete it
kill
because when
died.
I do experience, I don't know if it
Yeah.
matters if I have the choke in there or
Okay,
not.
so then I'm not doing that because I thought that one was alive.
Yeah, same. That's why I was so confused that 2 attacks went on Felix.
Don't
Okay,
worry about it,
well,
guys.
I guess we'll move it. Yeah, so I don't know, how do we tell it it's targeting? Because I can't even like do anything when I try to
don't
click
think
on
the
it. Oh,
target thing works for
oh,
us,
there it
so-
goes. I think it worked. I just had to click until it had arrows around it.
Yeah.
It's double click.
Right now it says, yeah, the blue, yeah, Whitney has it targeted.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, now
gross.
I get it. Yeah. Oh my god, the fucking club smash. I love it.
You rolled an 8. Oh, that misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have my shit on. Okay, so Cat's turn now.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it didn't do it for me because I'm technically not within 5 feet of it and the game's confused.
No, you can. It doesn't consider range when you target things.
Okay. Well, it's flanked.
Okay, so am I able to get? Well, I guess yeah. Technically, there's a flank right here, so I just not need to worry about it. So
True. Yes, that is a flank. So in your situational, when you do the roll, you can give yourself a +2 for flank to hit. It should be. It should give you like a boxing bonus attack roll, and you can just put a +2. Or we can apply it afterwards. Whatever.
Cat eviscerate.
Ooh, that's not gonna
did
do
it?
it.
Oh my god!
Is the +2
Why
already in there?
cat? Why? Yeah, I put it on there.
Yeah. Damn. Alright, new round. You guys are getting your bearings. You're up.
Do you see the one that I'm targeting, John?
You are not targeting anything right now. Oh, wait, yes, you are. Your color is just similar to Whitney's, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I see Felix. Yeah, I see a blue target on
Yeah,
the
it's targeted and untargeted, that one, yeah.
It looks like Whitney's target, though. It doesn't look like your blue, but...
I'm gonna change my color.
Yeah, if you guys could pick different colors, maybe. It'd be more obvious.
It's fine. I'm gonna go to like a bright green because it's different than everyone else.
I can see that I'm being targeted by the GM, which is lovely.
That's true, you can see that.
If I do this and this here. So
There you
which,
go,
Which
yeah.
Come on. Left
Yeah.
or right?
The left
Lovely.
one.
You're on the left.
Okay, that was the one I tried to do before. For some reason, it just... No, fuck you.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Not a Christian. Should I go for a flank? Because I can. And just make more
You're
sure.
already flanking that one, right?
No, because the cat... If the cat had been, like, one more to the left, I would have, but...
Well,
You're
okay.
flanking the one that's
Flanking the other
directly in front of Felix.
I mean, yeah, fuck. You know, we can
I
just
mean,
go
my
on that.
cat didn't want to take an AO, so
Yeah. Was it...
Why not? It's just a little spider.
You know, we'll just go for...
Just a
flank
little
on
spider. You're not that
and
bad,
then
guys. I got
the
bit. I'm fine.
bonus... Flanking. Oh, okay. So actually, if you just... Yeah, specifically click the one that says attack roll bonus, you can just actually select flanking.
okay.
But yeah.
Oh, that's not gonna hit either. 9? Yeah.
People and their insane damage rolls out here.
I mean, I would have killed her I hit.
I'm A-okay,
No.
boys. And I'm no longer going strong. That hit me.
Yikes! That's
so
a
yeah,
lot of
4
damage.
damage and a fort save.
Yup. Ooh, not as good, boys. Not as good.
Alright, what happens on a failed save? You're gonna take 1 strength damage. So we can all
fuck.
learn how this works. I think it's pretty easy. I think if you go to your attributes page, you can put a damage and put 1 in.
Where?
So if you go to your attributes tab on your character sheet, There's a
Yes.
box for damage, yes. So you just put 1 in there. And I think Felix has already done it correctly.
Yeah, I already done it.
And it should hopefully do the
Currently,
thing.
it doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, because every 2 is a modifier, so 1 will do nothing
Yeah.
to you. At the moment. And yeah,
For
Felix's
now.
turn.
Well, I will. I am going to do a lovely maneuver where I'm probably going to take an attack of opportunity, I'm guessing. I'm not sure how exactly attacks of opportunity work in Pathfinder.
Moving through threatened squares. So you can always take a 5-foot step for free. No attacks of opportunity, but if you move more than a 5-foot step, then you're provoking if you're moving in and out of threat ranges.
Okay.
Unless you
I
have
think-
feet.
Unless you have feats or
Actually-
abilities. Or you want to make an
Yeah.
acrobatics check. Just want to
I think
have
what
it.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some sorry, a cool maneuver. Like, okay, I forgot how I telegraph my movement.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to.
There
You can
is
do
a
the
way, but I
you can
just
show your ruler, and I can see your ruler, but
yeah.
I don't know
So
how to-
essentially,
control makes an anchor point. Yeah. Oh, how'd you do
okay,
that?
You can do your ruler and then press space.
Oh, okay.
Wait, okay, so wait.
essentially,
You select the character to move, or what then, Felix?
yeah, you essentially do a ruler from your character to somewhere, and
Oh!
then you press space to move, right?
Nice.
And then you anchor you said with what? Control or what?
Yeah, essentially, if you control and click something, you create a point there, right? So if you
Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Now I see that it's. I mean, right.
essentially that's the movement I was going for, right?
So
I'm
yeah,
not
you
sure
can
if
make
that
an acrobatics check to avoid attacks of opportunity.
Is there any downsides of failing that acrobatics check?
I'm just double checking that because there might be. I don't remember actually. If there's
I know
one.
there is if you're trying to move through a threatened or like through an enemy's square. I don't think there's a downside if you're just trying to move
Yeah.
through threatened area. You just take the AO if you fail.
Cool.
But I know if you're trying to move through a square that an enemy is in and you fail your acrobatics, they actually stop you and you don't get to continue your movement.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just checking the. Yeah, there's no downside. I'm just trying to see the DC. It is their CMD. So let me.
So I guess if you fail, you get 2 AOs on him, right?
Yeah.
Because he's moving from out of
That's
where both of them are.
fine, guys.
As long as we don't have multiple AOs.
All right, give me that acrobat. Oh yeah, you do. Whatever you can describe, however, but they miss their attacks opportunity. They
Yeah,
cannot
I
take
essentially do a dodge and weave, use my allies to help me cover, then get to the other side of this spider, and I'm going to shove this time I'm just gonna go for one nice clean dagger in the back on this here unwounded spider. So I'm gonna switch targets
them. Okay.
this, and gonna get a nice flank here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And go for that. Where's the modifier? Okay, I don't have a straight up. flank
Okay, so when
mod,
you hit,
so-
do you see something that says attack roll bonus?
Yes.
If you click that, then you don't have one as a situational 1, -1 charge, flanking, shoot into melee.
It's just a text box for me.
Oh, for me, I actually have a thing.
Oh, but if I type in 2, I can see 2 flanking. Okay. Anyway. Did that do anything? Is my thing broken? Maybe broken.
I don't see a roll
I think
yet. I don't know why.
Yeah, it didn't roll. It's not doing anything. All right.
Oh, I don't know why it worked for me.
Okay, I just rolled it normally. That's supposed to be a 12 to hit.
12 to hit is just a miss unless you have another +1 somewhere.
I don't think so, because I don't think my sneak attack gives me a bonus to hit. It only gives me bonus to damage if I'm flanking or something like that.
Yeah, so that'll be a miss unfortunately, but you got your offhand, I think.
Nope. I don't.
Oh, right,
I
you moved.
just Single
Yeah.
dagger this time.
Alright, you're up. The druid girl.
We have trouble with small spiders. I feel like we're gonna die to the geckos.
Hey, these spiders are far more terrifying than any geckos. Oh,
Oh, that's a solid hit.
big bop.
Bush,
That's
bash,
how we
mush.
like it.
Did it,
Is it still kicking too?
Yeah, it is still alive. Yeah, if that's all you got. It's your Panther's turn.
Panther.
Go,
Okay.
kitty.
So what happens if I hit the full attack button for my cat?
Does it have multiple attacks currently?
It does.
Then yeah, it should do all the attacks, hopefully.
Ooh, it does. It's beautiful.
Too close.
I just did the 2 claws, but I still have to roll bites separately.
Oh yeah, because it's a different attack.
But your claw will hit. And oh, hold up. That claw damage kills it.
Okay.
Well, that was a better question after you done. Isn't there something where like you can 5-foot step and still get the rest of your attacks, right? If they're within range, or am I high?
I think you can, but that's a miss anyway.
Yeah, nothing else would have hit anyways, but we'll say Kitty did that anyways just to have the movement.
New round. One last spoiler.
Yeah, so I move in. And, come on, baby.
Smash.
Oh,
Smash.
not that one. God damn it!
Is all your bonuses in there already?
Smash.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn. Poor rolls. The spider has a chance.
My damage is doing fine, though.
Well, that's not quite a fair comparison because you're rolling 2 die. No dice.
Doing down.
Dodging and weaving. Dodging and weaving. The position where I'm at, do I still get a flank or do I have to move?
You should, because I am large. I'm fairly sure.
Well, you are large, right? But
Yeah, it's basically if you can, I've understood. If you can connect basically a point between the character and another character that can attack the thing, and that line crosses the creature, it should be a flank. From when
well, then you even get a flank, right? When essentially you would already get a flank then if
I
You're
believe
still
the
the
rules
two
as written,
sides.
you're supposed to go straight through.
yeah, I
Like
think
is it
that.
straight through?
Yeah,
I think so too.
but you can
Yeah,
you
I
can
mean,
have
I'm just
adjusted
gonna
your
move right.
movement if you didn't mean to not give a
No,
flank.
it's all good. It's all good. I'm a risky fellow. I like to move in combat and go over here to get my flank and, you know, do some acrobatics to not get attack of opportunity. But it's not the end of the world if I do get attacked. You know. There you go.
Oh yeah, not even a chance.
Dodging and weaving. And I will again go for the single dagger to try and finish this one off.
No. Yeah, I found the picture. Perfect.
Oh, a good roll. I'm not sure how critical confirmation works.
You just gotta beat the AC, which you did. So you did crit. So you do the 7 damage.
However, I also get a sneak attack because it's a flank, so I do an extra d6 of damage. Ooh, nice.
But yeah, the thing that I posted on that's basically like what I meant by between the fight and the cleric, basically, because that isn't technically straight line, right?
I stab it for a good 8 points of damage. I think in that case it works because it's a large creature. And I think it probably has to cross through opposite sides of the creature, right? The line. That's why it makes sense. That's why probably.
Yeah, but
It is still barely alive, though.
F.
Oh, Whitney's up.
go for it with me. Got this.
Oh, is your flank
Not
in
me. Yeah.
there? Damn.
But we got
I
a
know.
good
Let's see if
kitty.
Kitty can do it. Let's
Good
go,
kitty.
Kitty. Oh, 2 solid claws, Kitty.
Very nice. You kill it.
Lovely.
He's a good kitty.
So now, it's a good time to try out the XP, how this works. So, you guys killed some spoiders.
Where's the... What tab does our XP go to? Or does it... Oh, it's in the top. Okay, never mind. I
yeah.
see it. I just wanted to see once he does it, whether it...
Oh, so actually John should be able to basically don't type it in. Ooh.
Yeah, he should be able to just, like
Magic
make it
us some
auto
experience.
go to us. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I am slowly and slowly just loving Foundry more than Roll Tree.
It's just so nice.
Yeah, so the question is, it's saying 0 experience. I think there was a way I had to mark them as defeated, and then it would count, but... So hold
Yeah,
on,
okay,
let
so
me,
you
let
can
me
do
just...
that in the combat tracker. You can mark them as defeated.
Yeah, so let me just try to do that now as a sample.
You might
so...
have to restart the combat, right? Or
Yeah, so how do I mark them as defeated here? Oh, here. There's a little
Yeah.
skull.
yeah,
Still says 0-0.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think you guys have to be in the... I was just seeing if I could do it without you guys in the combat thing, but
Oh,
I think,
okay.
I think I do have to put you all in the combat. Which I've
let's try to
done.
do that.
And then I do crit... Oops. Oh, I think it's not letting me start it because these guys are marked as defeated.
Yeah. We probably need to unskull them.
So there might be something you can get later, John. I'll just send this to you. It's like the combat utility belt.
That's what I have.
Yeah, it says in it you should be able to set defeated to trigger on 0 HP with it.
Oh, maybe that's a setting I gotta do. I haven't done
Yeah,
it.
so you might look for that setting later.
Okay, so now you're all in the combat. Wait,
Are we?
you're in the combat, but it's
We
not
are. But we
started.
probably have to roll before you can start it.
I at least don't see anything.
Well, it's in the combat tracker.
I don't see the tracker.
Then go to the tab. It's the second tab on the right. Right. The first tab is the chat box. The second tab is the combat tracker.
Oh!
And if you want to pop out that tab, you can just, instead of left clicking on it, you can right click on it. You can do that with all the tabs.
Okay,
by the way.
see, I had some weird tracker before that went sideways
Yes.
like this.
Yes, I know. That's an extension thing, but
There we go. Yeah, so I have to mark them as defeated, and then they give me the chance. Okay, and then I can split it to all, and then I'm gonna award some bonus experience.
question: splitting to all, does that include the cat?
The cat
No.
just levels up with me, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't be like
exactly.
splitting it with the cat.
Yeah.
I think it's only splitting it 3 ways.
All right,
Sure,
I said
probably.
split evenly, give to all. Let's see if this works. Did you guys get
700?
experience?
700.
All right.
Lovely.
Damn.
Wait, you each got 700?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or did you want 700 split?
I think it was supposed to split that. Let me.
Darn.
Damn.
I was like,
That's
damn,
way too
that
much
is a lot of
experience.
XP, but I mean, what do I know?
I think I clicked something wrong. Alright, this is a learning moment. Let's do this again. Can you all wipe out your experience, or do I have to do that?
Yep. Let me do that. Putting it to 0. Experience deleted.
Okay. If I say begin combat... Wait, let's go... Alright, everyone's here. And then I say... You defeated that spider, you defeated that spider, you defeated that spider.
We did that so well without even rolling for initiative.
Then I go end combat, yes. And I say that. Okay, so there we go. Did you each?
Yeah,
get your-
203.
233.
There we go.
So I'm guessing it gives that number to everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, there we go.
Nice. Okay, then comes the thing with. So here the question for Dan. Healing ability damage.
Yeah, my name's
Do
not
you
Dan, but
need-
yeah.
Yeah. Right, John. How do you
Right.
regain that back if, like, we don't have, in my case, a healing skill?
Overnight you recover ability damage if you want to
How
rest.
much?
I think it's the same as HP. It's like 1 per level, or it might be a
Okay.
static 1, something like that.
I think it's just a static one a night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then yeah, with the skill healing, I make it then 3, I guess, if I succeed to check.
Yeah, something like that. We can
But
look.
mine
it
is
up.
actually per level. Mine says here, blah blah blah. 2 hit points. Oh no, yeah, and 2 ability score for full 8 hours in a day. Yep. So then yeah, it will go from 1 to 3 if I, in this case. Okay.
But also, I think that's under the contingency that you're giving them care all night, which means you're not sleeping.
Are you sure?
It's usually how the
Running
heal
long-term
check.
care means good in person, blah blah blah, if you heal. Giving long-term care counts as light activity for the healer.
Well, yeah, light activity, right?
Yeah, so you're doing light
can't sleep during
activity
light
for
activity.
8 hours to give this person this long-term care so that they heal more, which means you're not getting any sleep if you're doing that
Oh.
overnight.
It is actually about sending you for 8 hours.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's if you're doing like the long-term thing or whatever.
Yeah, which
Well, yeah,
like,
that's what he's asking about.
yeah, because the other one don't really do much. Like first aid, yeah, true. Like I can stabilize you. But oh, okay.
Yeah, but you heal 1 per rest anyway, and you only have 1 damage, so you should be fine.
Yeah. Doctor's in the house.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
But
I don't know how you guys want to do breaks. If you want to take any breaks or what,
I'm
because we've been
fine
playing for an
with
hour and a
those.
half. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, a quick break would be nice just to get a drink.
Yeah, let's do that.
and that also allowed me to think. Because then because that was actually the reason I took a point in healing rank. Because like, okay, this is useful.
I mean, it
Well,
can
I
be
mean, it is
useful. It just
Yeah.
means you don't get sleep, and then we just have to look up the rules on it. Like, so if you don't get sleep, you're not going to be getting your spells back, and then we have to look up the rules for at what point you would get fatigued. But, I mean,
I mean,
it
it's
just
also
means you're
nice,
not
like-
refreshing spells.
But this also could be just like if you guys wanted to spend a day like healing, you could do it during the day and
Exactly.
Yeah.
not sleep.
Yeah, because I guess it is just like full 8 hours of rest in a day. My mind just went, oh, full 8 hours rest. So basically, like when you're sleeping, you do this. No, Phoenix just needs to chill for 8 hours, basically.
Yep.
Well, you could do that too. I mean, he could just rest for 8 hours, and then you guys could go adventure at night or something, and not miss out on sleep
Yeah.
or whatever. But
Okay.
These are all options. Anyway,
yeah,
I'm
okay,
gonna get a
then-
drink, Beerby.
yes,
So I don't feel like how much damage did I take? I think he said half.
Well, I took 5.
I was thinking maybe, but it's so many feats, and it will be so late before I would have access to it anyways.
Is it a lot of feats? Don't you just need craft wands?
Yeah, but first that is at 5th level. And so basically it comes down to, do I want improved initiative, or do I want then craft wands?
Craft wands. Why do you care about your initiative?
True.
It's very so like I would guess like also me going like quicker is good for like being like
In general, going quicker is better, but if you're like caring about being in a party min-maxing, only battlefield control needs to go first. No one else needs to go first.
Oh, not even the buffer actually. Oh, okay.
I mean, it's nice, but it's not like people can delay their turns if they really want to use their turn with a buff, right? They don't have to go before you, right?
Yeah, then yeah, maybe. We'll see.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't want to influence you other way. I'm just telling you.
If you want to be like a completely like sense on the stick that I'm sticking to, rather being the crafter.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, so then I would go for shadow piercings.
You guys want to hop back into game?
Yup.
Let's do it.
I fruitlessly concluded my quest for snacks.
So how much HP are you missing, Felix?
I'm missing 5.
Yeah. I should probably get. Okay.
So you guys are on the road. Felix is injured.
Yeah.
Gorg walks over to Jarl. Like, that doesn't look that good.
Yeah, I hope it's not infected, really. That's my main concern right now.
You look a little bit pale, but the fit will be fine. But well, he sort of like lifts your shirt over like where you got bit and just like grabs your stomach. And I will use one of my spell slots to cast a.
Yeah, sorry. Before you do this, I need another fort save from Felix.
Ooh, let's go. Fuck.
Just before you do anything.
Where is it? I forgot it. There it is.
Take another strength damage. Sorry, you guys can go on.
I feel like
I use my divine favor, and I am basically like, I guess, I would say canceling that like memorization to cast Cure Light. Oh, that's not the button I would need to hit. Right, because I don't have technically one in here out of it, I guess. Well,
whatever, you can just roll 1d8 plus 1 if you want.
Well, you got
3.
And I have one left, which would be for Bless, hopefully.
So,
you guys want to do anything else while you're sitting on the road healing wounds?
yeah, I think my wounds get healed. I get a little bit surprised because I did not expect this.
It should help a little bit, at
And
least.
I reach for Gog's hand and like, you're the best goddamn doctor I ever seen.
Man, thanks, I think.
I still feel like I'm growing weaker though, but you know, I think that's just the poison and I'm just gonna ignore that until it becomes a real problem. I take from my fanny pack.
Really help that.
Yeah, from my backwards fanny pack I take out a small bottle of absinthe, uncork it and take a sip. It's like, that's gonna help with that.
Wait, you have ranks in heal, right, Christian?
I have A rank.
I believe you can try to do something about this poison. I'm just trying to find...
Did it? It's like it's first aid, which is negative hit points, and treat wounds from cultist backwards to that. Deadly. Oh no, yeah, that speed poison. Speed poison means that a student character has been poisoned, or who's. Oh, so actually I would have. Okay. Can we potentially apply this retrospectively then, John, to like the save he just did?
Sure.
If I succeed.
Yeah.
I was going to say, can I do it once? So every time Blah, 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 blah. Every time the character must make a saving throw against poison, you make a heal check. You heal 6 to 15. The character receives the +4 competent bonus against the finger. Okay.
Make it a DM roll, because you're not supposed to know the result, I guess.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so I think if I do there, well, rather, yeah, like at least I don't. Yeah. I then click this. Oh nope, yeah, there.
Yeah. I guess evidence of failure is clear as Gerald feels himself grow
I mean,
weaker.
I don't know if I still like. Yeah, like I don't know if I still technically failed. Like I guess.
Well,
the
he
whole
tells
thing
you
also,
that he feels weaker after you did that. Still.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I still don't feel so good, man.
Okay, then the question is, should I do another check now for later, John? Or
I'll
should-
do like yeah, do another one now because technically you did
Okay.
this before the.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll do it again because I think also the idea is that his saves potentially needs to be hit.
Exactly.
As
Yeah,
well,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No public roll, blind GM roll. There we go.
Yeah, and then Felix, you
Number.
can give me a fort save as
Yeah.
the seconds
I'll
tick
make a hidden
by.
fort save. There you go.
Yeah, you don't feel yourself drop in strength any further.
Oh. I think I'm good. Thanks for the help.
Cool.
So yeah, you traveled about like 30 minutes out of town,
Yeah.
and you guys are on this path. Yes, you guys can keep going, go back to town, whatever you want to do.
I think we can keep going.
keep going. I feel like it would be a bad move if you immediately just go back and.
Yeah, I got some liquid courage in me. I'm feeling a lot better now. I think we can keep going, right, guys? We can keep going.
I mean, if you feel fine, then let's go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Should I go in front this time instead, then maybe?
I mean, I look at you for a second and I squint my eyes. I say, but if we meet any people on the road, I like to be in front because I really like talking to people.
Cool. And let's just go back here.
Yeah, you guys can give me another set of perception checks as you guys do another bit of traveling.
Yup. Well, I mean, that's... Sorry. Might need to reveal that.
I mean, it doesn't matter much.
Yeah, I probably rolled like garbage anyway.
And here comes my good check again. 19 on the roll. God damn it. I'm not meant to be good at this. Might be able to
Kitty
see
not
far
so
well, but
perceptive.
Kitty.
Kitty.
Let's see what you guys run into
Why,
now.
Kitty? Why?
If my notes will
most
load,
spiders will maybe
please.
finally be geckos.
Yeah, so you guys are walking along the road. You don't see anything crazy or any creatures, but as you guys are, I believe you said you're moving at a slower pace. You
Yeah,
do,
to be more perspective. So.
yeah, you do see an individual just resting on the side of the road. He's got like, I don't know if the politically correct term or whatever, one of those rice hats, like those farmer hats. He's got it like
I know what exactly what you mean.
leaning over his face. You only can see like the bottom part of his face. He's kind of like leaning against a tree, slumped down. Looks like he's maybe sleeping or something. And he's got like this box next to him that looks a little weird. Let me see if I can describe this.
And I technically also see this. Oh no, I need to remember.
You all see this, yeah. This is like
No,
30
I'm
feet
trying
in
to
front of
remember
you.
The whole light is right there. In bright daylight, it does nothing. It is when there is minimal light, it does something.
Exactly, yeah. So yeah, this box is like, it looks like it's got like multi-layers to it. Like it looks like there's like little sections in it, like 2 or 3 sections. And there's like these little slits on each section, on like the top-ish part of that section. So there's like 3 sections that look like 3 little boxes on top of each other, and there's like these little slits in them. And they're like next to him, and he's like just kind of slumped over. It looks like he might be sleeping or taking a rest.
How would you describe him? Like,
So yeah, he's got this hat on, and he's wearing like average clothes for like he doesn't look like he's a noble or anything like that. He's just wearing like, average
not wearing
traveler
armor
clothing.
either.
No armor.
Yeah, from this point, it just looks like he's sleeping, right?
Yeah. And this is about like 30 to 40 feet away from you on the path.
Also, hello? Are you okay?
I mean, it looks like he's just sleeping, right?
Yeah, he doesn't seem to respond to you.
Does it look like
Yeah,
he's
you know-
breathing?
We probably shouldn't just wake up sleeping people, right?
I don't know if you could see someone's chest move from 40 feet away.
Yeah.
You might have
I
to get a
mean,
little
like-
closer.
The first thing to look at is like the position that he's in. Is it a position that would be sustainable by a corpse, right? Because if it's a corpse, there has to be a certain point where there's like no tension in the body, and if there's no tension in the body, right?
Well, the thing is, he could have been passed out potentially, right?
Yeah, that's then the same thing as a corpse, more or less.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But if
he.
it's
Just gonna walk up to him and like poke him in the foot.
So yeah, as you get within 15 feet, before you do the poking of the foot, as you get closer, you start hearing like loud buzzing coming from the box. Do you still want to go poke his foot? You hear like a zzz, and it gets like louder
I
as you get
mean,
closer.
am I knowledgeable enough to know what might be in this box?
Yeah.
Just sounds like bugs.
Yeah,
I
it's,
don't
sounds
fucking
like-
mess with bugs. Are you a beekeeper? Got like a beekeeping box?
maybe. Do you still poke his foot?
I mean, I'm gonna like walk up to him and just see if I can see if he's alive. Is he breathing?
Yeah, if
Does
you
he
get
look
that
dead?
close and you like look at him, you can see his chest like moving in like a slight snore. He's
Okay,
clearly
I'm just
sleeping.
gonna shrug and keep walking. I'm not gonna bother him. And
Yeah.
Is
keep
he
moving.
okay?
We let sleeping people lie here.
he's sleeping. I think he has
Oh.
bees. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if he's fine, Gulk doesn't fucking care. I guess Moses is like, I mean-
But some of you got some good perception checks. So, for Gog and Gerald, or actually all of you, you do notice he does have.
I was like, excuse me, I had a 25.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that. You all notice that he does have this. Well, you all don't go closer. Only Dahlia does. So Dahlia, you notice as you were close to him and you were like seeing him sleeping, he does have a rather bulky coin pouch around his waist. It is like protruding, like you see the coins like poking through the bag. Like the bag is too tight for the amount of coins in this bag. Typically,
Yeah, I
these
mean,
bags will hold around like 10 to 15 pieces, but clearly there's like probably 30 or 40 shoved in here. It's like bursting from the seams almost.
I mean, I don't think I really care.
Okay. Yeah. Just so you know.
I'm not a thiefy person.
We're not brigands here.
Okay.
always
Money
get
isn't
back-
gonna be like, oh, money.
So you guys
I already got a
walk by.
bad rep for being an ogre. I don't need us to be an ogre thief.
So you guys walk by.
Yeah, I mean,
We
oh,
chill.
yeah.
All right, you guys chilling. Let's see what else you
doing a
guys.
perception?
No, I'll use the same one you made because it's a short time period.
Can I...
Ooh. So yeah, about 50 feet away, who had the highest one? Dahlia. Dahlia, I guess this makes sense since you're a druid too. You notice, you're passing by like some bushes, or you don't pass by it, but you see it like 30, 40 feet ahead of you. In these bushes, you do see some geckos. You see 3 of them, just like in the bushes, like scrounging around, maybe looking for berries or food to eat. They don't have seemed to notice you.
I guess I'll like slowly, like silently point them out to everyone else.
Yeah, if you're pointing them out, everyone else can now notice them.
Yeah. I look at you guys. I go make a shh. I start crouching. Which is in rogue speak the
Stealth check?
universal
I'm gonna go
it's the
attack him from
universal
behind.
language for stealth.
Yeah, I'm just
My
double checking.
mind just goes, there's nothing he can hide from here in this bright daylight. What's
Yeah,
he
you don't
doing?
need- Yeah.
Yeah, so you can give me a stealth check to approach silently. Are the rest of you letting him do his thing? Are you guys following him, or
Gorg is very confused what he's doing.
so are you following him or not?
At the moment, I'm standing still because he is just confused what Gerald is doing. Just suddenly got down and then just start doing this, and it's like bright daylight. So and there's like you said, like it's a plane. So it's like,
Well, you know, plains has some higher grasses sometimes, so.
I'll try to quietly follow so he's not by himself.
how far away from the geckos am I in worst case scenario?
All of the whole party is, let's just say, 40 feet away right now, and then a stealth check will let you
charge in
approach.
worst case scenario.
Yeah, if you wanted to charge them, you could. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just stand here for now. Just have my sword and buckle out and just
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
Just gonna give them some perception checks to see if they notice any of you. Ba, 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 ba.
I love how the druid is more stealthy than the rogue. Even more stealthy than the cat. That's actually hilarious to me.
Yeah. So as
That was the cat's perception. I didn't roll a stealth for the cat.
Oh,
Okay, so you're telling the cat to stay behind, just to be clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
Oh.
mean, I'll have. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, Amber Alert.
Amber Alert.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm assuming she said she was leaving the cat behind, so, or it's coming with her. Okay. Who got the lowest stealth check? The rogue.
Yes.
Hello.
So yeah, as you guys are trying to creepily and secretly approach, Gerald will just step on a twig, and these creatures will get alerted and look at
Yeah.
you, and
I think I lightly step on the twig, right? It barely makes a sound, but I hear it and I go like, fuck!
yes. And we will go into initiative. We'll use the same map.
Okay. I will just wherever you put the geckos, I'll make sure I'm just 40 feet away from them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I have a nice combat music. Oh no, actually I just uploaded some good one. Let me get it. Where is my music combat?
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. The classic. I think this is the classic Neil combat music.
What, the thing I was like humming or what?
No, this one. Yeah, you can rearrange yourselves in the proper order. I said they were about 40 feet away.
Yeah, like wherever you put them, in
Yeah.
comparison to those guys, I will put me.
Where are my geckos? They should have tokens. Yes. There you go. Boom, boom.
It's weird that thing comes up constantly.
Alright, we're probably somewhat trying to approach them from behind, right? So we're trying to...
Yeah, I mean, they were facing this way.
So how
Yeah,
close do you
okay,
think
then.
we got before
You
they
can,
heard us? Since we started about 50 feet away.
Yeah, so you guys, the three of you, excluding Christian, should be 30 feet away, and Christian should be 40 feet away.
Yeah, which I'm wrong.
Alright, so I think like this, right?
Sure. And
Okay.
A little closer.
is it easier if I just put you guys all in the combat, or do you guys want to do it yourselves?
Oh, that's fine. I'll do myself.
Okay. Yeah, and I just need your kitty cat. There we go. And then I think I hit this button.
Yeah. Rolling, boys.
And I've lost my
Yeah, mine disappeared too.
carousel. For some reason.
Same.
Oh, I get mine when I click it.
You see that carousel thing is still?
To the left, I can click it to the left and then it'll show up.
No, like the thing that was there last combat. I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, that weird like carousel thing. Yeah, and if I click it, then that shows up the thing I was talking about before.
I lost mine for some reason.
Yeah, mine is
Yeah, I
gone
lost
too.
mine. Mine's gone.
I mean, I prefer the other combat tracker to be fair though.
Okay then, yeah. Yeah, so Whitney, do you know how to get the combat tracker out? Just the normal one? You can, the second tab, you can just like right click it and it pops it out if you want.
Oh, okay, I see, yeah.
And I prefer because it's not as massive.
And I think
Plus, I can pop it out.
Roll all the NPCs at once. Roll.
Yep.
Yeah, you.
Did everyone roll their initiative? I think so. Looks like Whitney has initiative.
All right. I guess we using spells this time, since we actually found geckos.
If you
Yeah, you
want.
probably at least use one, probably be fine.
Shit, Lily.
Yeah,
So it lasts for a minute,
Okay.
10 rounds. So I guess that's all I'm going to do for now.
You don't want to move?
Here's the question for me. If I wanted to charge, I can't currently because they would be in the way, right? Apart.
Correct. You need a straight line. I mean, I could argue you could probably charge this one.
They're all gonna move to them though, because I go last.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah, if I want to
I
start,
think
it
I'm
really
just
depends
gonna
on
move over here.
Alrighty.
Question. Throwing daggers, how high is the distance on that? Or I should probably look that up, right?
Yeah, dagger has I think it might be 10 feet. Could be wrong. Maybe it's 20 feet. Dagger has a thrown 10 feet range increment. So I think you can do. You just get a -2 every increment you go. So I think you could do. Yeah. I can't remember what the default. How many increments you get? Maybe 4 or 5 or something like that. So wait, how do I advance the turns in this?
the arrow.
Yeah, it did, I thought. Next turn. Oh, it for some reason it's on the wrong.
Maybe you click the other gecko.
It's
I have
on
maximum range of 5.
this guy for some reason.
5.
Is it weird that you guys' carousel disappeared and mine still works when I click on it?
Eh.
Like, okay, so third and say, you have still the carousel button to the left, right? But nothing happens when you click it.
I don't have the
Oh
button.
no,
at all.
I just don't. Oh, well, there's a button. Okay, I didn't. Alright, so I guess that. I didn't even see that there's a button, right?
Yeah, okay, that's my
I
bad.
didn't either. Okay.
Yeah, all the way to the left there is
Wait,
a
where's
carousel
your
button.
button? I don't see it.
All the way to the left, where all the other like
Underneath the like by the ruler and stuff, there's like a little one that's like a carousel.
Yeah, it probably looks different for you because you're a GM, but
yeah.
So on the far like upper left, there's like the little anvil with the dice, right? And then you have like buttons beneath it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one, like I have 2 rows. The first row there's like 5, and the 5th one is like this little carousel.
It should be there somewhere for you.
Oh, it's like at the very bottom for me. Gotcha.
Yeah. Then if you click that, then that should function. Or then you can just use that.
Alright, this gecko's going. He's facing you guys. Who is he going to attack?
He's gonna run away!
I guess there's 4 possible targets, so I'll just roll a d4 who he thinks wants to go for.
I mean, would he really go for me?
Apparently. So, let me double check. I think they have 40 feet of movement, yeah. So this thing isn't that smart, so it is... Oh, let me try to do that ruler thing. So it is just going to charge, provoking an AO. From
Sure. Wait.
Oh wait,
That could
you're
be-
flat-footed, so you cannot
Unless, yeah, because I don't think you have like the shit yet to not be caught flat-footed, or do you get it at level 1?
Nope,
Oh,
I
that.
didn't
Oh,
get
that's a
nothing
thing. So you are flat-footed if you haven't acted, even if you aren't surprised.
actually. Yes.
Oh.
like- Fair enough.
Until you've acted. So like right now you have flat-footed AC because you haven't acted this round yet.
Gotcha.
Roger,
Because I'm
roger.
flat-footed, I can't get an AO. Right?
You can't, and neither can Felix. I could have, since I've already acted, but of course it didn't
Yeah.
go by me.
Okay.
Oh, it bit you! I saw the animation.
Yeah, it didn't hit me. So I don't think
Rawr,
it rolled.
mate.
I'm guessing it missed.
It tried, though. It tried.
Tried its best, I would say.
It is your cat's turn. For some reason, the initial order says it's... I must have advanced it by accident too far, but
Yeah.
it's the cat's
well.
turn right now.
Okay. Damn, I was hoping things would come more over here. I don't know, I guess the cat will go down to this one for now.
I mean, apparently they're dumb and decided to go for the thing with the furthest away.
Yeah, who
Let's
knows
see.
what's going on with these? This is very unnatural for geckos. Normally, geckos are the intellectuals of the lizards.
The anchor point was hold down control, and then drag it, and then like while holding down control, click a spot, and then click another spot, and then click another spot.
And then
Yeah.
spacebar will move your character. There you go.
And control will un-anchor your latest anchor. So do you still get blank even though I am flat-footed?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't actually know off the top of my head, but I'd give you a flank anyway for now. Oh, don't even need it.
Nice bite.
So if I think I have to select it and say apply damage, should work automatically.
We never did the grab thing, because I can try to grab it, right?
Plus grab, yeah. Roll your CMB.
Okay, so I just have to open this up. Say where is that on this character sheet?
Combat tab.
Combat. See, okay. Ooh.
Yeah, no good. You try to grab it, but it's too small, too slippery.
Well, we tried.
And
I guess I would get a
cool.
+2 on that. I didn't add in flank for that, but 12 probably not still.
Yeah, 12 doesn't do it.
'Kay.
Felix, you're up.
Alright. I am just gonna take a little bit of a step up here, just to try and protect our druid from harm.
Okay.
And since that gecko's flat-footed right now, because it
True.
hasn't acted yet, I'm gonna take my sneak attack, throw a dagger in its back.
Go, Philly!
Wait, I need to first select it. Yeah. I missed.
Yeet
Unfortunately.
knife.
We're
Oh
all
my
just
God.
missing.
Yeet
The
knife.
knife into the grass.
The
Draw
roll
my
20
next
curses
one.
come over here.
Getting ready to receive some attacks.
Oh, Gecko's turn.
No! Leave me alone!
Not a charge, but... Oh, I accidentally still targeted the wrong
I'm getting
character.
bitten again, what is this?
But 8 to against you is probably a
Ooh,
miss.
nope. Nope, yeah.
Alright, last gecko. It will probably go for the closest creature, so it is going to do
Yep.
that. Hiya!
Chomp.
Nope.
Misses the chomp.
Yeah, unfortunate. And last but not least, Christian.
And charge also lowers AC, doesn't it?
Yep,
Yeah, and it charged me, you said?
that's right.
Should hit, hopefully.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
a large dunk.
You destroy this gecko, which I can mark as defeated.
And then... That's a giant puss that's coming close over the gecko.
Dum, dum, dum.
And, yeah, that's my turn.
Excellent. New round, Whitney, starting us off.
5-foot step this way.
Oh, right, that's what the thing.
Ugh. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
I'm doing some testing here.
Gross.
You cat.
If I hit,
Kitty.
Damn it. It's gotta fucking move again. Gross.
That, unfortunately, is a miss. Yeah, you're not flanking anything, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're back to Felix.
Well, I still think saving the druid is better than saving myself in this situation. So, doing a small 5-foot step over there,
Okay.
turning over, targeting the other gecko, and going for a nice stabby stab. So I'm gonna stab it in the back twice, hoping to get a sneak attack.
oh, come on!
So that's a 15 to hit, because I don't include my flank bonus for some reason. Doesn't
Yeah,
work for me.
that will hit.
Then I'm gonna roll the extra d6 sneak attack.
Oh my god.
My damage is off the charts, boys.
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
gonna go in
insane.
with the second dagger to give it another stab.
I mean, you already gotten a crit. I don't think you should complain.
Alright, there we go.
No good. This gecko will keep going on its previous target.
Craig.
Oh!
I'm
Oh,
assuming
we don't
that's a
see the rolls,
miss.
but we're impressed.
Oh, you can't see it?
No.
It's a miss, right?
Oh
Can I reveal to everyone?
Oh,
god.
Oh, it's like, it was a
utterly
crit.
destroyed.
Oh.
So that's
So 13 damage?
Yep.
Jesus.
This
Alright,
thing
well.
just gets out of nowhere, runs up you, and just like gnaws on your neck and takes you down.
It's a feral gecko.
Okay, then I have a question. How does bleeding out work in Pathfinder? Because
We're about to
Get
find out. She just rolls a stabilization check or bleeds, basically.
Are you gonna? Because it's not letting me like.
Oh, you want me to
update
apply it for
my-
you? Sure, I can apply it.
I
for you.
can't. So
Oh.
unless I put it into my character, like
Oh,
on
there you
my
go.
character sheet.
Just let me make sure it did. Yeah, you're a -1 now.
How do we get flanked, boys?
is she getting flanked? Because
No, I am. I'm
yep,
getting flanked.
that's the thing. Do you get flanked on if there's another enemy that is like assisting that, like because the kitty is here? Does Jesse still get flanked? Is there something with that? Or
Wait,
am I
what?
high?
What are you talking about?
I feel pretty flanked right now, right?
So-
I'm not gonna lie.
If
no,
there's
no, no.
an
He's
ally-
playing. No, nothing. That
Oh,
isn't
yes,
going.
okay, so there is nothing. Okay, no mind then.
Not that I know of. It's possible, but I didn't target you.
Flank me right in the
but-
behind.
That's
Jesus.
5 damage.
Well,
Christian, are you guys gonna wipe to some geckos?
Nah, Christian's gonna deal like 20 damage again. Don't worry about it.
okay, it isn't exactly what I'm moving in, but yeah, I end up here.
Yeah.
And, well,
Smash. Oh,
that Echo?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
fucking hell, man.
Yes, kebab.
Which one was hit? This one.
It's good douche.
And, yeah. That's all I can do.
Whitney, you need I believe a Constitution saving throw. And
looks
that's
good.
stabilized. Oh, look, it
Yeah.
puts the DC right in there for us.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
so
so nice.
Nice. You are stable. You don't bleed.
Okay. So, how do you die? Like, what negatives do one need to
Negative
get to?
your HP value.
No,
Or
con.
con
No,
mod.
like your con, not your mod, your
yeah.
entire con score.
Okay.
So, like,
Okay.
my con score is a 14, so if I hit negative 14, I am dead.
The bear hit negative 12, I die. Okay.
Kitty cat.
Alright, kitty time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, kitty. Let's go.
Revenge on your master? Friend? Cat strip.
Ooh. Both those are misses.
Alright, well.
Feel the bite?
Yeah, bite. That one hit.
Oh.
And I think you can do your grab attempt. Still alive. Oh, I think that's good enough. Let me just double check. Yeah, you grapple it in your mouth.
Rawr.
So let me actually test.
Chomp,
It's not
chomp, chomp.
super relevant, but let me give him the condition to see if it applies properly.
The grapple condition?
Yes. Let's see what it does.
Yeah, how do you do that? Because I need to
It's
get
in the
mine to
buff
grapple.
page. Grappled. Let's see if it did the right thing. Yes. Lowered its AC appropriately, I believe. Let's see. Oh no, wait, it did not do it. Let's see.
Well, it does say +1 grappled. Or did a small pop-up.
Yes. But it's not applying properly for some reason. Because grappled, you're supposed to take a -4 penalty to your dex, -2 on attack rolls, da da da. So it's not giving the negative. I can just do it manually
It's
for now.
because yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's because maybe it has some kind of thing that makes it so it can't like lose the thing when it's grappled.
I don't think
Well, I don't know if
so.
that's a thing.
No, nothing that I can see. I'll just do it manually just so we can.
I
I'll
can
figure
easily
that out
check.
in
I
between sessions why that
Grapple
doesn't work.
myself.
But-
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, it affected me when I put it on myself, at least.
Yeah, maybe it's just because it's an NPC sheet. I don't know. Anyways, Felix, you're up. It's grappled in the mouth.
Does that already give me sneak attack, or would it be better if I still go for a flank?
That's a good question. I believe you get sneak attack whenever it's denied its dex bonus,
Yes.
which it's not denied. It's just minused, I
Okay.
believe.
So I will still go to flank it. So I'm gonna do this.
I
which-
think if you actually just stood like one before, I think you're flanking it technically.
I don't think so. I'm gonna go for this. Do my acrobatics again. See if it gets an AO.
No, it does not. No way.
And
Especially
I'm
while
gonna
it's
go for
grappled.
the stabby. A one stab. I'm just gonna try and put 2 in, like +2 in there, see if that works this time.
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't. Okay, I just can't put anything in there. Alright.
Okay, I'm
Weird.
just gonna because. Oh no! If I yeah, you know,
Alright,
fuck up
14
on
to hit.
gunfight.
Yes, that will hit.
For some reason, oh yeah, because I have negative strength now. So,
You do a minimum of 1 though, anyway. So
all right, and sneak attack. So
3 damage, which is exactly
3.
enough to take it down.
nice. I still give it another stab for good measure. There you go.
Oh,
Damn.
It's
The
not only
crit.
one.
It was actually at 0, so it wasn't dead, but now you've actually have killed it.
Nice.
Even though you again did 1 damage with your crit, or you did 2 damage with a crit. Oh my god. Although it wasn't even enough to crit. Oh, it is enough to crit confirm because it was unconscious. So that's funny. Well done. Defeated. Cut the music.
So okay,
And let me try to do this end combat and see if the XP works.
when
Okay.
I do healing in negatives, is it just that, like, let's say you were at -10, does it
We
then
just
go you to
didn't get
1?
experience for that.
no,
then
you
go up.
it just tacks on what you heal. So if I'm at
Oh,
negative
no, you-
10 and you heal 6, I go to -4.
Gotcha. Well, you get healed for 4. So I used my last spell.
5.
5
Well, 5, yeah.
even.
But that
Did-
brings me to 4 HP.
Did the experience work? It looks like it did.
Yeah, it did.
Excellent.
Yep. 400 XP.
Yeah, tough fight, but you guys did it well.
I'd go and pick up, like, a gecko. How heavy is it?
I actually can answer that. I believe they weigh 120 pounds each. They're 8 feet long from nose to tail.
I'll cut their heads off so that we don't have to
Jesus.
carry the entire
Christ.
geckos.
I will throw the heads into one of my sacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out some. Well, there's probably no easy marker. I'm gonna take out a piece of.
So each head will say weighs 10 pounds.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I will then do sack. Of
Yeah.
Giant gecko head.
All right. Wait, before you take that with you, I'm just gonna do something real quick, and I take out black thread and the needle, and I'm just gonna take like 2 minutes to roughly sew the word heads into this sack. All right, just so in the future you don't use it for anything like food.
I
That's
mean,
bad.
I probably was just gonna throw the runners to replace it. It's gonna smell of blood.
Well, you never know when you need a head sack, right?
But it's gonna smell of blood.
I mean, we can wash
Okay.
it a little bit, right? It's not
Yes.
that bad. But I'm just
Can we
saying
see
is
if
we
there's
don't wanna.
anything
wanna
else
put food.
useful on a gecko?
Yeah, let me see.
It's probably their insy pincy toes. They make nice cup holders.
Also, was there any like different about these geckos, John? Like their eyes or something when we were fighting them?
Not that you could tell.
What about the druid before it went on?
I mean, I was too busy getting my ass kicked by
Yeah,
that gecko,
fair.
but yeah, if there's anything I could roll now, but I don't know if I can.
Yeah, you didn't really call it out in the fight. It wasn't something you
Yeah.
seemed like you were looking for. But yeah, from your previous knowledge check, there's nothing really useful to salvage from these creatures, and they don't have any treasure on them. Obviously, they're just like little geckos.
Bang!
Well, actually, there's this one thing I know about geckos, and I'm gonna show you because this is gonna blow your mind if you don't know it. I look at the big guy, and I take out my absinthe bottle. Now look at this. And I take out a gecko paw, and I put it on the absinthe bottle. And then I move the absinthe bottle, let go of the gecko paw, and it sticks to the bottle. I'm like, look at that. It sticks.
Okay.
It's dead and it still sticks. Look at that, it's amazing. You never seen a gecko walk up a wall like the tiny ones? The big ones, they can do it too, probably. They can like literally be on the ceilings. Great. Very
Walker
sticky.
goes over where we was and sees any like, I don't know, tracks on the ground from where we might have come from.
You're looking for tracks? That's a survival check. Looking for tracks.
Guess he's not very impressed. I peel off the gecko paw from my absinthe bottle, clean it off a little bit. Alright.
Ooh. Oh, that's Dahlia. I was like, what?
That's
I don't see shit.
Let's see. This is very convenient. You click the little, or at least for me, it has a little book I can click and it gives me all the details. I don't have to memorize anything.
true, same.
So let's
Also,
see what's
if
surface.
someone rolled a check and you want to roll the same check, you can just press the roll button on their roll and it rolls yours.
Oh!
Ooh.
Okay. Straight up, fuck roll 20.
Yeah, once you get the hang of these little things, it's really cool what it can do.
It's just like so much quality of life shit. It's just like, oh my god, this is so nice.
So, are you looking for, I guess, to find tracks or follow them? So you succeeded in the check.
Which
So
one was? Did I or because I'm kind of sure Dahlia did, but
Yeah,
I
Dahlia
don't-
definitely did, and you did as well.
oh yeah.
Well, you see different things. So, Gog sees, you see a bunch of goblin tracks leading off to towards the forest, so to the east. And Dahlia, you actually see the same tracks, but you also see gecko tracks as well. And they are coming from... I need to open my map.
I found some goblins, though I don't think you two want any start to fight those.
1 second, sorry.
Yeah. I think, I personally feel like I could probably do it, but I wouldn't want to risk the party here, This is a group decision sort of thing.
So, general direction is east too, but they veer like northeast, the gecko tracks, and the goblin tracks are like due east.
Well, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go back? Or do you want to, rest up a little bit for you two? What time is it like right now, Tom? It's like still midday or something?
Yeah, you've only spent like an hour and a half, 2 hours of the day so far. So it's like
So
almost
we could in theory
lunchtime.
take 8 hours, right? And just like chill for
I
a
mean,
bit?
at this point, if we want to rest, I think it's just the better play is just go back to where we came from, right? Since we went slowly this way, we can get back a lot faster, and then just rest up in town.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Alright, you guys want to head back?
We got 3 heads, so that's already a nice payout. It's gonna cover some cost of living.
And then tomorrow we'll go out and I guess potentially find need a more.
Yeah. Do some more investigation.
There's also goblins we could visit them, if you wanted to.
I don't think they're that hospitable usually.
Oh? Maybe a problem back home for me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they necessarily like visitors. That's all I'm saying.
That I believe. But yeah, we'll I guess start heading back then.
Alright, and you guys are just moving at a more solid pace now, a normal pace, or...
Just now at like normal traveling pace, just get there.
Alright, yeah, you guys can give me a round of perceptions for this journey back, and then I'll let you know if you notice anything, or if anything bugs you.
Sure.
See,
Not
that's
today,
how it's
boys.
meant to be.
I believe that a 14 is solid, and I'll have you know, +1 versus traps.
Oh, that's relevant, okay. Or
Oh
not.
shit.
I'm just joking, it could be or could not be.
That would be fun. It's like, oh, yeah, damn it.
So yeah, you guys are making a steady pace, and about half an hour on the road back, you notice that there are about maybe 60, 70 feet straight ahead on the path. You see like 3 individuals just standing in the middle of the road, kind of looking your direction as you're like walking. You're still 70 feet away.
Armed?
They are armed. They're wearing leathers. All of them have kind of daggers in their holsters, and the one in the middle has like a sheathed sword. I don't know if you could tell what kind of sword is sheathed from this distance, but you could see like a big handle. Huh?
I make weapons.
Yeah. Well, you can see the handle, so I mean, you're 70 feet
Perception
away.
check.
What was your perception check? Yeah, you rolled a natural one. You can't tell from this distance.
Damn.
Do they appear hostile?
Yeah, I think first reaction instantly is just like giving away. It's like, oh, there, travelers, how's it going?
So you're like 70 feet away, which I guess is not...
Yeah, I mean that's definitely at
Shouting.
least shouting range.
Yeah, so if you just shout that.
Yeah, I think I shout that as I wave, and I think we can still keep approaching, unless there's something that immediately sticks out.
What kind of stops you two? Like sort of like places his hand on your shoulders, at least when we get like within 60 feet.
Yeah, so if you... oh, sorry, you're stopping them within 60 feet? Or what are you doing?
At 60 feet, yeah, Gork to like push his hand on both their shoulders, like, just wait for now.
I mean, hey, I'm trying to talk with him.
Yeah, when you...
I'm being friendly.
Yeah, when you put a hand on him, immediately the guy with the sword like draws his blades. There's an ogre trying to grab you! Watch out!
Oh, no, he just carries my stuff. It's fine, don't worry about it.
I don't just carry your stuff, though.
Well, yeah, but that's the easiest way to explain it, right?
So yeah, when you put a hand on him and they yelled at, they started to like almost break into a charge, but then you're like, oh, hold on, it's fine, it's fine.
No, it's fine, guys, it's fine.
So they kind of like slow down, and then they do get within like 30 feet of you, and then they kind of stop, and then he'll like resheath his blade, and he'll say, I guess he needs to make a check, actually.
Yeah.
He kind of squints at you, Gerald, as you're the one speaking the most, I guess, and he says,
Yeah.
Ogres are not known to beguile people, but you don't seem to be under any enchantment, from what I can tell.
No, yeah, that's true. I'm very much not. This here
Why
is...
does everybody think I'm evil?
It speaks! You speak the common tongue?
Well, yes, and I can count
Yeah.
too. You're three of you.
Yeah, anyway, right? As I was trying to say here, this here's Gog. He's very friendly. He's very strong as well.
Okay.
He
as
does
long as-
carry, like, quite literally carry this venturing party right now.
He kind of cranks his neck over to the druid, I guess, and he says, are you okay, ma'am? Are these guys bothering you?
What's your definition of okay?
I mean, physically, no.
Yeah, like physically, I'm bleeding a little bit. Companionly, no, they're fine. They're fine.
How did
They're not
you
bothering.
sustain those injuries? Did they hurt you? Are you their prisoner?
A fucking gecko, like, almost bit my head off.
Can I ask you? Do you just hate me because I'm an ogre, or is it something else?
Hey now.
Hate's a strong word.
He
We're
doesn't-
just
he doesn't like
cautious.
Dislike?
No, I don't think he even dislikes you, right? He's just like, he's doing his job. He's looking out for people, right? He's been a real nice guy, and he just has his inherent biases that he can't quite overcome about ogres being naturally suspicious to him, right?
Listen, we started off on the wrong foot, I guess. If you're injured,
Yeah.
do you want us to heal you?
I would love healing if you have the ability.
Sure. He nods and he opens up his cloak a bit, and you'll see like there's like slots for these. They look like sticks. There's like 3 or 4 of them. He pulls one out, and he starts to come close to you with it. If you allow him.
Yep.
I'm
yeah.
gonna sense motive.
Sure.
I don't even think I have that skill.
I believe you can
thank
make
you.
it untrained.
I do, but he doesn't seem that sketchy so far.
He doesn't
So
at
I
all,
mean,
right?
You know what?
I-
Okay,
No.
I would actually say
I'm just doing the rogue thing, right?
Gork might. Just because he doesn't
Sure.
like this guy. He's been nothing but, like, I guess, hostile to him. So that's mine at least.
Very
I mean,
nice.
at least it makes sense.
I feel like this guy's nice. and I'm really, really garbage at sensing motives anyway, right? So.
Yeah, Gog. Whether it's okay, yeah, 10.
Yeah.
Whether it's just the racial prejudice you just experienced or something, you just like get something. You get like a weird vibe from this guy. You don't like what he's about. And
how far away from town are we at this point? Would you say?
you're about an hour away.
Question: is this gonna cost us anything or something like that? You know?
No,
Or is
not
it
at all.
just out of your kindness of your heart?
It's my way of apologizing for profiling you. You know, I see an ogre on the road. We just got back from adventuring ourselves. It's a little off, you know. Can't be too careful on the roads these days.
Looking at them, I guess we have a sponsor, but they look like completely. Is there any like blood or something on them that looks like they might have just been out adventuring themselves?
Now that you're closer, you don't need a perception check for that. You don't see any visible blood or injuries on them.
Well, no, it's like not necessarily like layer, but like even just like blood on maybe their clothes from something they have fought or something.
Not that you can see.
But you said you just came back from adventuring, but you look completely fine. You know, not necessarily that you got hurt yourself, but like.
I mean, that
No,
just means they're very skilled, right?
Exactly.
Well, what I mean.
And if you don't
is,
mind,
like,
the lady's hurt. Can I?
Yeah, true. She is hurt. I really thank you for your help. Truly.
No problem.
Fine.
So yeah, he will wave the wand, and I guess I'll need perception checks from everyone, except for Dahlia.
It's a solid one.
That was pretty good. Not good enough though.
I'm not
So
perceptive.
only Dahlia, you will hear a whisper in your ear, and he'll say, "Blink twice if you're in danger." And, it's like, and then he'll like
That's
look
so
at you in
funny.
the eyes after he like waves the wand.
I'll just laugh and be like, are you actually gonna heal me?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. And he'll
I've told you I'm
maintain-
fine.
Okay.
I'm not
Alright.
blinking. I'm just gonna stare straight at him. I'm
Alright,
fine.
He puts back that one and picks out another one, and then he will actually heal you.
Oh, that's so funny.
For a max
Ooh.
roll.
Damn.
Damn, boy.
And then he'll give one to Felix, because I think you're visibly looking injured as well.
I am also quite visibly hurt, yeah. But you know, I was playing.
Oh,
along.
damn,
I'm
this
playing.
guy's got a powerful wand, apparently. So yeah, he'll...
I'm the one that basically like, looks completely blind. There's blood on me, but it's like it's not mine.
You know, which probably adds to the suspicion, you know.
I mean, it's not red. Would gecko blood and spider blood be red? I guess gecko blood maybe.
Spider blood, not necessarily, but gecko blood probably, yeah. Because
Yeah, he'll slot back the wand. He'll say, if you guys plan on coming out here looking for things to fight, you should probably pick one of these up.
you know what?
I ain't gonna
It
buy
makes
one
a
of
lot
those
sense.
until I can make myself.
Some of us are a little poor
he's
right
a bit
now.
peculiar about that, but he's kind of, for his size, he's literally the best doctor I ever had. Like, he touched me and I was better. It was insane.
Oh, okay. Well, it was a pleasure running into you. If you ever need
It
any
was.
help,
Nice
hopefully
to meet you.
we'll be around to save
Name's
you again.
Gerald, by the way. And I put out my hand.
Yeah, he will look over your hand quickly, but then grab it and say, "Name's Jerry. Pleasure to meet you."
Thank you. Pleasure's all mine.
And then he'll kind of tip his head and say, "It was a pleasure meeting you all. I guess we'll see you around."
Yep, see you around.
And they kind of just like move off to the side of the road to let you pass, but it seems like they're still staying here, in this
Yep,
location.
that's fine.
Well, we don't need to rush back to rest now.
Or
True?
Do we want to go back
But
and
it's-
investigate?
I don't know, it feels a little bit rude to do that now.
Why?
So
I
it's
don't
more.
know. It's these innate weird social feelings that I get sometimes.
I mean, for me, it's more if you two go down again, I can't quite help you anymore.
Also, we could just
True.
go back, cash in some money, get some extra investigative gear, like some monocles to make us look smart or something. I don't know, right? And
Yeah,
and
you're
can
really a
come
lot
back
about
with
how
a
the way
fresh
you look
mind.
to people, aren't you?
I resent that statement. I care about how I look to myself. Anyway, so I think going back, doing a quick cash in and coming back out here with a fresh mind is going to help us a lot. We can ponder about what we saw, about how we got bit, and think about life, and then come back and do the biting ourselves or something like that, right? I wasn't quite sure where I was going with that weird metaphor, but yes, no, it really doesn't work. Anyway,
Okay, back it is.
back it is.
Yeah, you guys can head back without much trouble an hour later, and you're back in the city. And there was another service I forgot to let you know if you care. There are doctors and obviously there's a cleric as well on site in the guild area, the Adventurers Hall. So you guys could see the nurse or be tended by the nurse while you sleep for a fee. But yeah.
I mean, I can potentially just do that. Here's
It
something.
seems useful, but I don't necessarily think I need that.
Can you take 10, John, on a heal skill, like for the long-term thing?
I don't think so because there's
That
a
seems cringe.
failure.
Yeah, that seems cringe.
Yeah, I guess the failure is that I don't able to attend to you.
Yeah, let me just double check. Let me read it. Yeah, you can't really take 10 because this is an 8-hour task that you're doing long-term care for. Take 10 is like you're doing it in like a few minutes or whatever it is.
Okay, yeah. But I mean, yeah, I'll still like end up trying to do that for.
I mean, if you got 80 hours time, you can probably take 10 for once.
Yeah, we'll turn in the heads. Get our money unless Box was the name, right?
Yeah, I think we turn in the heads and there you go. There's the first batch. We'll get you some more soonish. Just in case you don't care, which I know because it's not part of the quest. We haven't found out the reason why they're going crazy yet, and we probably won't tomorrow either. But we'll try anyway because I don't know. Seems kind of interesting.
God, I don't remember wands being so flippin' expensive.
Sorry, you could take 10 on the heal check, not 20. I was thinking of taking 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 20 makes sense.
Take 10 makes sense because you're just going to take an average roll, and that makes sense because you're doing it over 8 hours, so that's fine.
Yeah, like I'm just being extra careful, you can say, or something. Extra attentive or whatever. Okay, but yeah, I give him, I like open the bag and I take out 3 heads and I put them on the ground.
Yes. He'll look him over and he'll say, "Ah, these look like gecko heads to me." And
That one has fresh druid blood on its teeth still.
Thanks.
Well,
I needed
and the
that
other
reminder.
one has fresh my blood on it, so you can save that one.
Yeah, so he'll take the heads off you, and he'll call over one of the farm hands or one of the workers here, and they will go inside the guild hall and come back out with 3 pouches holding 50 gold each in them.
Yeah. We just
bring
split
you
it
more
pouch per person.
heads. Will we still also get paid, or?
As long as that signs up, we want as many geckos dead as we can manage.
Roger, sir. We'll be back soon.
Yeah, well, we each got 50 gold.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I've come into some currency again. What the fuck random shit am I gonna buy now?
The other curiosity, how much is a wand of curing? John.
750 GP.
We are halfway there! If you can convince Gork to use his as well.
I think potions are a lot cheaper, but yeah. I don't know if you want to...
Yeah, but
save or
I mean,
whatever.
usually I think the price of healing potions is like 50 gold pop for basic healing.
Well, in Pathfinder, price is a bit different.
Oh yeah, I have no idea about Pathfinder prices, but that's just I don't know. It's in my head that basic healing potion equals 50 gold.
That it's not on the items. I guess it would be magic items. Nope. Maybe PF items. I don't know what the difference is between those two.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. It is 50 gold, yeah.
Okay,
Felix
on
is
the
right.
what table done?
Potions.
Oh,
First
That's
level
one
cleric
called
spell. Any first level cleric potion spell is 50 gold, so cure is
Wait.
level 1.
okay. Under the compendium, did you do it there?
No, I just looked it up on the internet.
Okay. And you said 50 gold?
Yeah. Although if you want to buy them here, there's probably maybe a little bit of discount, but depending on how many you buy and if you're buying them from here.
I think it would make sense if we, with this money, invested in honestly a potion each. If you're going out again tomorrow.
I like the idea. I might just buy something else because I'm a sucker for literally buying random shit, so. Oops.
What do you think, Whitney? Would you and the offer when we get to?
Trying to save my money for something else.
Fuck my safety.
I mean, I can always memorize healing
We'll go and
spells
try
well.
and ask how much 2 will cost him.
2 healing potions.
Yeah.
You can try to haggle mechanically if you want with a charisma check, but I don't think you have charisma.
I have 5 charisma, John.
Okay,
Really?
okay.
I'm just gonna end up making it more expensive.
Alright, yeah, then they'll just offer you the standard discount, which is 5%. So,
Okay. I will ask.
47.5 gold.
yeah, so round down. They'll give you 47
Is
gold
there
each.
anything from being part of, I guess, the trade guild potentially? Because that is actually a thing, though he is. At least from like back home, he was.
No. Unfortunately.
Also,
But you said
question.
Hmm.
Usually, as something like a cleric, you can probably make healing potions. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, if I
No.
have the feat called potions.
You have to have
Okay, you
alchemy
have to have-
or craft
alright, fair enough.
potions or whatever to do it.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
And I'm already gonna invest a lot of these into crafting. Like it's I'm basically feat starved already.
I could have taken alchemy instead of an animal companion, but I think animal companion's better.
Yeah, the animal companion's sick.
Like I mean, third level basically is going to be into craft wondrous items. It's gonna be my bonus feat, so I can start actually making a shit. Okay, you said how much? 95?
I can't do math on non-work days. 94 gold for both.
Oh, okay, so I got a 6 gold. Okay, yeah, fuck it. And then I will just add on the. So I guess there isn't a compendium actually for potions to drag in. That's a bit sad.
Yeah, I can probably find one. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it isn't something that's like, we need it now!
I totally know something I'm gonna do with this character once I have more money. I'm gonna start now.
What's its name? It's just healing potion? Or does it have a specific name?
It would just be
Potion
a potion
of
of cure light
Cure Light
wounds would be the specific name, but yeah.
So Gerald is totally the sort of character that would buy a very expensive bottle of water. So I think I'm just gonna buy some
Okay,
bottles
that's
of
fine.
holy water to drink.
The heck? Okay. Because yeah, you do have an in-house cleric who can make them. You can get those at the standard 5% discount as well, unless you want to haggle.
No, I think you know, I probably won't even ask my cleric to make them. I'm just going to the local.
Oh, okay,
No,
then
he
full
means-
price if you don't
yeah,
buy.
a local cleric is what it means, not me.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Like if you buy them from this
yeah.
cleric in this Adventurers Guild, or if you go to the city and buy it, it'll be no discount. It's up to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If you walk into the city
I'll
and buy it.
I'll buy it from this cleric.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. He sells nice bottled water, right?
Yeah, these bottles are actually a little bit nicer than normal potion bottles. You just see like there's this nice, I guess the term is like glass blowing, where they like form the bottle. So these bottles are actually in like a crescent moon shape. It'll still hold the same amount of holy water, but it's just like in a moon shaping thing.
I'm like, oh, is there? Should I return these for like what's it called? I can't remember the English word right now.
recycle.
It's not my primary language.
Or like reuse.
Yeah,
Deposit.
Like,
Yeah,
Deposit.
yeah, deposit that. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, if you're talking to the cleric, he'll say, it's not necessary. I know that in an adventurer's
I mean,
life,
they're
these
quite
potions usually get broken, but if you do return them, I will pay you for returning the glassware, for sure, if it's not damaged.
Lovely. Thank you. And I'll get 2 bottles of holy water.
Yeah. I'll hand you 2 of these Moon Crescent bottles, or glasswares. And I believe holy water is standard 25, right?
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be
basically,
23, right?
yes. So if you're getting 2, it'll be 46 gold.
and then yeah, I guess we just rest for the rest of the day. I think.
Sure. And if you want, you can
So
test
I-
out your rest macro to see if it recovers 1 ability damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
my
I will
God.
also attend him.
Okay, yeah. So
you
then,
need sleep, my dude.
Well,
You need your
I will
spells.
attend you for 8 hours, and then I'm gonna sleep myself.
sure.
Sure. Sure, restore health. Should I? Yeah, then I should click long-term care, right? I should take
I didn't
that.
even know if that was an option.
It is.
Okay, yeah, try that.
And yes, it did restore my
Ooh,
ability. damage.
nice.
Where's the
Nice.
rest?
On summary, say bed above your HP.
Yeah, it's on the summary tab. Yeah, right above your health. It's nice. And I also like the rest summary they always post in chat.
So I guess 16 hours from this point is when basically I will be awake.
So 16 hours from now is going to be... You're like almost noon of the next day. If that's 16 hours from now.
That's fine. That's still like plenty of
Yes,
daylight.
we're just getting a little bit later into the day, right?
Yeah.
You know,
So
I already
uh,
started
Up,
drinking.
comes down.
if you guys actually want to sleep here, it is free, but you guys can have... There are bedroom rooms you can have here.
Yeah, I mean that seems fine. I'm all for sleeping down here.
There are limited though, so I just have to check if they're full or not.
Yeah.
It should be fine. Yeah, you guys can find 3 beds. They might not just be in the same room, but...
No, it's
I mean, I don't think that matters.
I don't want to sleep with them. Fuck that.
What? You don't want to sleep with an ogre?
No, I want my own room. Leave me alone.
That works out. There's
I don't-
actually
I-
only 1 private room available right now.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Bye.
The question is just,
See
John,
ya.
are there actually 3 beds in the public? Because I think I need 2 beds to sleep.
Yeah, there is a... if you want to be an ass, you can take the private room, which is a double bed that would fit you. Or you can squish 2 beds together in the group room. and
I'm
take up
gonna
2
squirt
beds.
2 beds together.
Okay.
yeah, he's gonna make a plus-sized bed.
Whitney, especially that Dahlia has talked about wanting her own rooms, like that makes sense.
That makes sense. I'll take it. Bye.
Well, next gen. Move.
But yeah, you guys can rest up, and next day rolls around, and yeah, it's around noon when you guys wake up and are fully rested.
I think me and Dahlia get to wake up, or at least I get to wake up early. I think
True. Yeah, you don't need the extra sleep.
it's
yeah,
it's
so you
just
can do
God
it.
who's like, Right, I already went to sleep and he's still caring
Yeah,
for
it's
my
like
wounds.
you
I'm,
wake up and
chilling.
it's like, hey, should we go?
Yeah. Exactly. And I'm like, all right, you have a good rest still. I'm just gonna go drink downstairs.
Yeah, just goes over and just like passes out on the beds.
It is all one floor. There is no upstairs, but yeah.
Oh, perfect. I'll just go drink down like the one single stair into the common
When
room.
I guess it just hear an ogre yawn through the entire complex.
I want to look at the while he's still sleeping the board one more time.
Sure. You could actually go there manually if you click the notice board on the map, but you can't really see it unless you move your
Okay.
character there. But yeah.
Yeah, so like if I went to sleep, right, when like they were doing their care, then we'd essentially have about 8 hours before
Yeah, before I wake up, you have basically 8 hours
Yeah.
of downtime to do whatever the fuck you want.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go, like, find this, like, Celeste person and find out what the hell they need help building.
Sure.
Like a laborer.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna go do something.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, sure. So you can go find Celeste. Yeah, so you'll have to ask around. She's actually not a member of the Adventurers Guild, so she's just one of like
Okay.
a random citizen who put this request in.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ask around in the Adventurers Guild, they'll point you towards her. So you can go to. So you'll have to go into the main city of Geffen, and if you're gonna do that, I guess I'll just show a little map of Geffen since I have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are in Geffen, and you are heading to. That's annoying that my camera is like duplicating sounds. You are heading toward the Noble District to talk to Celeste. So you're doing this all by yourself, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm making sure. Okay. Yeah. So you head out. You go to the Noble District. You find the house that they told you she's at. You knock on the door. Well, what do you do? I'm assuming you just knock on the door and try to get her attention.
Yeah, I mean, what else am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you knock on the door, and this old man answers, human, male, and he just looks at you up and down and says, hello, is the missus expecting you?
I don't think so.
Then why are you here?
She's looking for help for something, and I am
Oh!
here to see if I can be of help.
He kind of looks at you up and down. What's your strength score?
9.
I'm an agent.
Okay, so you're like a little bit less than the average strength. Okay. He looks at you and he says, no offense, miss, but you don't really look like a laborer. Are you sure you can handle it?
I have magic at my disposal. You don't always
Oh.
need brute strength when you have magic.
Wonderful. Magic is a wonderful thing. I will let the lady know you're here. And he'll open the door wider and let you in. As he
Yeah,
lets
okay.
you in, there's this big, nice parlor, like entry area has like this red velvet upholstered furniture. And you can take a seat on these like one of the big couches, and there's like a table in front of you. And he'll immediately pull a bottle of wine from under the table and uncork it and just pour you a glass. It's red wine. And just like put it towards you, and says, "I'll be right back." And he will disappear for a moment. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're left alone for a few minutes?
tries to rob him blind.
I mean, I'll just be kind of like, I guess, looking around, percepting the area.
Sure. I assume you want to make me a perception check, or you're just looking around to see what you see?
Yeah, no, I was just
Sure.
trying to get to the right page.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you look around, you can see that there's, in this parlor, there's a nice bookshelf with these nicely bound books. There's more nice furniture, there's like a nice theme of red velvet upholstery kind of thing. Some of it has like this gold trim around it. What else is in here? You do see a nice wine cabinet beneath the table you're looking at, where you pulled the wine bottle from. Where there's another number of very expensive looking wine. Not that I don't know if you know what expensive wine looks like, but you can just tell like the bottles are very ornate. They have all these like nice symbols on them.
It's a noble square, so
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if you would notice anything else. No, I think just there's some nice bookshelves and
Fancy ass house, okay.
yeah. And so it's about 5-10 minutes pass, and Celeste will, or who you think is Celeste, will come in the room. She's a very beautiful female lady. She's got, let's see if I have her description here.
I have a feeling if I showed up, there would be an immediate scream and God!
No. She's
No, you don't think so?
educated. Allegedly.
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 Oh,
Or she's just skating by on her good looks and doesn't have to do jack shit.
So she has long, straight golden hair, brown eyes, and she's kind of short. She's only like 5'2". I don't know how tall you are. If that would be an obvious like size difference.
It's a little shorter than me. I think this character is like 5'9", 5'7".
Yeah, and she's like clearly
5'9".
wearing very expensive clothing. It's very ornate. It has like a nice silver trim to a lot of the pieces, and it has like this like reddish hue to a lot of it. She looks very fancy, and she says, "Oh, my butler let me know that you're here for the ad I put on in the Adventurers Guild. You said you are experienced with magic?"
Somewhat.
Uh,
Hopefully enough to help you.
And how long can you assist me for with this building?
Is this a multi-day project, or like
Oh,
how long I can help
yes.
today?
I can, if you're able to succeed, I'll pay you at the end of the day, each day that you work, about 75 gold.
Well, I can come back as often as I can. I can't guarantee every day, but maybe at least 3 days a week or so.
Okay, that works. Did you drink any of your wine? I don't remember if you said if you took a drink.
I didn't touch it, no.
You didn't touch it yet? Okay.
No.
But the butler will come back in and pour her a glass as well. And as he's pouring the glass, he'll look at you and say, "Was something wrong with the wine? You haven't touched it."
No, I just figured if I'm going to be helping out at all today, it might be best to have all my mental faculties properly.
Very
There.
well, very well. But yeah, he finishes pouring her a glass and takes off again, and she'll say, "One glass shouldn't hurt." And then she'll like raise her glass to cheers with you.
I mean, I guess I'll cheers with her, but I'm like not really gonna drink it.
You don't drink after cheersing? That's bad luck.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, she'll
my God,
say,
is
she'll
it
actually say-
really?
Yeah. So as she like
don't
goes
know
to sip and
etiquette.
sees you don't. Yeah, maybe you don't know etiquette. You're a druid. Who knows? But as she's going to drink hers, she looks at you and says, "Oh, it's bad luck not to drink after you cheer someone."
I just don't really drink. I'm sorry. Like, is it that big of a deal?
No, not at all. Just shouldn't cheer someone. It's rather bad luck if you don't drink. But now you know, I guess. And she'll just drink it back and put it down. Wonderful. So when can you start?
Now, if you'd like.
She looks. I guess she doesn't have a watch, but she Thanks for a moment. So you have a good solid day of work you can put in today? Oh, right. 'cause
How
you-
long do you think it took me to
Sorry,
get
yeah.
here?
So you left in the morning, so it's the morning. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. I was thinking it was noon for some reason. Yeah.
Basically, I'd be planning to work until I think he's waking up.
Yeah. She says, that's fine. At the beginning of every morning, I have a carriage drawn to bring anyone who's signed up to work. And of course, your discretion is needed here. It's a surprise for my husband. I'm constructing something a little north in the woods. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, if you're okay with that, she will give you the details of where to meet the carriage, and you can do that if you want.
Yeah.
So yeah, about like half an hour later, about like right outside the city, as a carriage will pull up. There's about you see Celeste will come out and beckon you over if you're there waiting. And if you go into the carriage, there's 3 other people in there waiting with you.
This seems like such a bad idea now, but I'll just... Okay.
Yeah, she just double checks that you have everything you need. She lets you know that they have like refreshments and stuff like that, but they don't have any like if you need any tools or whatever. You're expected to have any of that, but you won't. She says,
has she told me what I'm doing yet to where
No.
I would know what I need? Like,
She She just says, yeah, you should bring any general tools you think you'll need, but if you, I believe my butler said you wield magic, you probably don't need any.
I mean, somewhat, but I can't exactly know what magic to have prepared if I don't know what I'm doing.
You're just going to be constructing a building. Helping
Okay,
to.
we're just making a building.
Yes.
Okay,
Is that okay?
I guess. This is very vague.
And so Dahlia left on the carriage, never to be seen again.
Yeah, so do you get in the carriage?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna sense motive her because this seems
Sure.
really vague and weird.
Haha.
It's a secret.
Yeah, for some reason you're just like, this is really weird, but the way she speaks, the way she enunciates her words, like, she just seems very
She's being so
believable.
nice.
Yeah, she's just being so nice to you. And even as you're, like, feeling weird about it, she kind of maybe even senses that, and she says, this is why I do usually suggest people have at least a glass of wine to take the nerves off. And she does produce another bottle for the people in the carriage, and they all partake in it. I don't know if you do or not at this point, but they all pull a glass out and have a glass of wine, and they all cheers while their carriage begins to...
I want to sense motive these people as they're drinking wine. Does it seem like they're being affected by this wine?
So you don't want to drink any?
No, I
Sure,
don't.
I'm just thinking, sure, you can give me another sense motive to... As you...
God damn it.
Nothing seems weird or anything. Like, they all just... they introduce themselves to you. Let me see who's in this carriage.
I mean, you know another day drinker. This is normal.
True.
I
She's
also
just
says,
very insistent on wine. Like,
wait,
why
did
are
you
you
tell
so
anybody
insistent?
you were going there? Like, did you tell Gerald that you were going over here?
Probably not.
No, I don't think
Okay,
so.
making sure.
So, I'll describe the people in the carriage for you as you... I'm assuming you've stepped in and you're letting the carriage take you to your destination while this is going on and all this?
I guess, yeah.
Sure. So, the first guy that introduced himself to you seems to be somewhat of a musician, maybe. He has, like a... Not a guitar, I don't know what the minstrels... A lute, yeah. Strapped around his back, and he seems very charismatic the way he talks to you when he introduced himself. He introduced himself as Athlos. And as he goes to kiss your hand, like the typical like
I'm a lady.
yeah, milady dude kind of, or he says like, oh, I'm Athlos, and he like grabs your hand and like go to kiss it. I guess you could pull it away if you want, but If you just like.
I
let
mean,
him.
I feel like I'm probably like half like I don't think my character would be super dirty, but she probably has like dirt and stuff on her because I don't think she like cares about showering probably as much as a regular person. 'Cause she's like from
Yeah,
the
I
jungle.
mean, unless you have like literal dirt caked on your hand, he's not gonna do
Oh,
that.
yeah,
But
probably not.
if it's just like looks a little dirty, whatever, he'll still like give you like a little peck on your hand if you're allowing him to.
Sure, I'll probably look at him strangely, but sure.
Yeah, so as he goes to like extend his hand to like pull yours to his, you'll notice on his hand he does have this at least the hand. He's wearing a long sleeved shirt that covers most of his arm, but it kind of like moves back as he stretches it, and you'll see this like dragon tattoo on his hand that that it just stands out to you. It's kind of a weird place for a tattoo.
Guy with the dragon tattoo.
Yes, I guess.
Can I ask something?
So he kisses your hand, introduces him, you notice that tattoo. And the other two individuals actually are very quiet, and they don't seem to stand out as much as him. He seems like the only person that like is trying to make conversation with you and stuff like that. The other two are more they're men, and they just seem one is a half elf and one is a human, and they just seem very quiet and keeping to themselves in the carriage ride. They don't really speak to you at all. They just kind of say like, "Oh, hi," but they don't introduce themselves at all.
Quick question.
Yes.
I'm guessing your panther's always with you, right? With me?
Yeah, yeah.
Have I just like don't care about the fact there's like this panther walking around?
I mean,
with her?
it's probably just like sitting next to me, like half on my
did-
lap.
Yeah, I
like-
didn't realize you had that with you. So yeah, that will be a conversation starter as it like comes in. They're like, "Oh," they kind
Yeah.
of freak out. But then I'm assuming you
Yeah, it's
explain, and then
Wait, so too noble. Oh, that's a cat. I don't care. It's like
yeah, the
It's just
Celeste didn't
yeah.
care about your panther. She just saw it there, and I guess would strike conversation about it, but she didn't care. But yeah, she will. The other people in this cart will care. They'll be like startled, but then I'm assuming you explain it, and then it's fine after a few moments. But as the carriage begins to go, Celeste will also join you guys in the carriage when you guys do this cheers of wine, and that's when you do the sense motive and all that. And yeah, you guys are just traveling for a while, and unless there's any specific conversation you want to have with them, there's kind of no. This is kind of like small talk throughout the travel.
I'll ask the guy about his tattoo.
Oh, you asking about his tattoo? He will say, "Oh, this. You're very perceptive. I don't like to flaunt it around these days, but it's just sort of a family tradition." That's all he really says about it. I don't know if you probe further.
Family tradition to have a dragon tattoo?
Yes, it's when men in our family, when they become of age, it's tradition to get a dragon that it's a little bit flamboyant, but they believe it represents your personality. They assign a color dragon to you. And
What
you'll
color
notice
is your personality.
Yeah, so you'll notice that his has a red. It's the red dragon tattoo.
And let's see, does my character know anything about red dragons?
I believe that is knowledge arcana, but let me just double check. Believe arcana is dragons. You're right, yes. Yeah, you can know about general red dragons. What do you want to know?
I don't know. What would something that I equate to their personality of a red dragon?
Red dragons are very charismatic. Let me get the
And he got
real...
that big dick ego.
Yeah. Let me get
that's
the
how he
exact...
actually is a red dragon.
Let me get the exact stats for
I
red
mean, out of
dragon.
character, I'm totally suspecting this dude is like legitimately probably a dragon, but whatever. I just my history with this game, anything dragon, I'm like, oh god damn it, it's a fucking dragon.
Sounds like you gave Whitney PTSD.
So you're asking about like personalities of dragons specifically?
Well, I would just be like, in general, like, what is the general personality of a red dragon or their temperament? Because I'm going to equate that to what his personality or temperament would be.
Yeah, so your check was good enough to know like the generalities of red dragons. They're usually chaotic evil. Let's read here. They're known for being very cruel and fearsome, and they they claim to be themselves like the best of the chromatic colors usually.
Okay.
So they're very like self-centered.
Well, the best of all dragons, clearly.
Yeah, even probably that as far, for sure.
So I feel like I would just sort of like raise an eyebrow at him and be like, "So red dragon, so you think highly of yourself then?"
He will chuckle at that and say, "It's picked by our parents, so it's not always the most accurate
So your
representation."
parents think highly of you.
Yes, of course. Doesn't every
Did they
parent?
choose? Do they have red dragon tattoos as well?
No, they do not.
Oh, okay. Just curious if it was kind of like a we're the best kind of team.
Actually, I could just like, he should have a red dragon. I think he think highly of himself.
Yeah. Is there any other conversation you strike up, or? Because
I
he's
mean, I
not
guess
going to divulge more into that unless you probe.
Yeah, then I guess I'll stop if he seems like he doesn't want to talk more about it.
Yeah. So it's mostly just small talk on the way up, and I just need to make you. You need to make me a will save.
Oh God.
I'll get wrecked.
I mean,
And can
His
you do
range
it
should be-
private? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I had already
Just
clicked
a-
it before
yeah,
you
yeah,
said
it's
that.
fine.
yeah, I think that we'll also
Um,
agree on like when we do saves, we'll just roll them blind to John. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't
sure.
know how to do that, so I just want to test how
When
to
you
do that.
click it, it should then
It
ask
says
like,
roll mode. Blind GM is where I don't know the
blind,
result,
yeah.
right? Okay, I'm just testing this. Okay,
Yeah, I needed another one anyway, so I'll take that as well.
there you go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of time skip here. Gerald and Gog, you guys wake up and Dahlia's nowhere to be found.
I guess like I come down or I don't. Would Gerald?
He comes
Would he
down.
go-
I'm already in the common
I guess
room
not now.
drinking, socializing with other adventurers, right? I haven't the time.
Well, that was nice enough.
Oh yeah, it looks like my guys. Guys, meet Gog. He's a big guy.
Should we get going after grab something quick to eat?
Sure. Haven't seen Dahlia around in a while, so might have to wait for her though. But other than that, we're good.
When did you last see her?
I don't know.
Right.
I guess I looking at the time. It's been a couple of hours, I think. Yeah, that's about right. You guys remember that other lady that? No, I don't think you guys were here drinking yet. Yeah, it's been a while.
Gog will go up and I guess like order something to eat from in here because I'm guessing we also have that, yeah.
Yep.
Then he'll also ask him, "Have any of you seen Dahlia, the I guess new girl with the panther?"
Who are you asking this to? The barmaids?
Yeah, that's basically where I go in and get something to eat.
Yeah, you'll ask that. The guy you're talking to shakes his head. Nope, haven't seen her. I actually don't even know who you're talking about, but
You haven't
There's a
seen
lot of
her
people that
walk
come through
around with
here.
a panther. That's why I said a panther. It's usually eye-catching.
nope, haven't seen any chick with a panther.
Well, we'll have a steak and more beer.
Will do. And yeah, he'll take your order and head back to the kitchen and come back with your food a bit later. How long do you guys want to wait around before you do anything different?
Gog is always like I've gotten a bit weird. Like Gerald said a few hours ago, just like okay, in his case that could have been 30 minutes ago or last night. So Gog is
Yeah.
always gonna like he'll try like ask around here for now, just if anybody's seen her.
Just like in the Adventurers Guild?
Yeah, like in the Adventure Guild and also like outside.
Yeah, if you ask around, someone will mention that she was asking for Celeste, and they pointed to where she was.
When was that?
That was about 8 hours ago.
Great. Thank you. And I'll go in, get my food,
Yeah.
2 seconds. Yeah. I grab my food, I go over to where Gerald is sitting, and I finger flip him in the back of the head.
Stunk. Well, that was a bit uncalled for.
You said a couple hours ago, it's been 8.
Well, I certainly lost track of time there. Sorry about that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it was actually pretty much when we got up. I saw her, like, walking around, and I didn't see her. Yeah,
Well,
that-
she
you
went
know,
to
8
go and
hours sounds
talk
about right.
to somebody called Celeste, and nobody's seen her since.
I narrow my eyes. She doing a side hustle on us?
I mean, I wouldn't
But
mind if
Celeste,
she wanted to do some work
I-
while I sleep.
I
would
remember
just
the
expect
notice
it to
board,
be,
right?
you know,
There's-
back.
She doesn't seem like a person for construction work. You look like a person for construction work.
Normally I would take offense to that, but I do agree with you. Just give me like 3 minutes. You basically Gork do this with the beer, put it down as it's empty, having to pick the steak up.
Alright, well, it's time to get up,
No,
I guess.
mind a
Didn't
minute.
think this was anything serious, but oh well.
I mean, the
Can't
fact I
have
haven't
people in
seen
the
her
party just
for 8.
just
Yes.
doing side hustles without telling us, right?
I mean, I wouldn't mind if you want to do work. I will do the same. If one of you were asleep while I still was awake.
Alright. Good to know. I'll note that down.
I mean, I would still be back for the time you wake up at least. I have 8 hours to kill. I might as well do something to earn some cash. But let's go and find a select person, I guess.
Let's go do that, I guess.
So I'll ask around where we can find this Celeste.
Yeah, you'll get the same instructions. Noble
Yeah.
District. You'll get the directions to the house. Do you guys just head straight there, or do you do anything in particular?
I don't think I necessarily do anything in particular. I think I do wash up before real quick because I have been day drinking for a bit, so
Yeah, like, I
We're
spare
going
some
to the
water on my
Noble
face
District.
and stuff.
I refresh, use some soap, and
I will just be quiet as much as I can while we're there.
yeah, you're just a muscle.
No, it's more the fact that usually when Noble seals me, they either scream or stab me.
Yeah, you run into some terrible nobles so far, I gotta say. Anyway,
You guys head out into the magical city of Geffen and track down Celeste's home.
Yep.
And there it is. House in front of you, door closed. Very nice house. 2-story.
nice wrap.
Yeah. After a few moments, an old, elderly individual answers the door. Hello. And he kind of looks around, and where's Christian?
I'm
Behind.
behind.
I think
You
couple
probably can't
places
see my
can.
head.
So he's oh hello, oh God! And he like closes the door immediately.
I knock again. Hello.
Go away! We don't have anything here for you.
We found the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, there was a notice, right, about work?
Do we have like plaques or something to like indicate that we are from the Adventurers Guild, John?
Not really, no. But after you say that, he will creak the door open and say, "Oh, I guess you do look like adventurers. Okay. You're looking for work?
Well, more
It's a
specifically
little bit
for-
more complicated than that. Mostly it's one of our friends, I think, went here looking for work.
Oh, very good referral. Do they have a good experience?
Have you seen a book?
no,
about
she's not
the
that
high
good, right? That's
and
see, we're just okay. Let me back up here, right? So, it turns out our friend is side hustling on us.
Oh no.
Well, it's not actually that bad. We're not a contractual relationship where that is forbidden. So as long as she taxes her income properly, it's totally fine. But we're just, we just didn't know, and we got up. We were still missing her, and we found out that she apparently went to work here, right? So we just thought that we might come check on her, see if she's doing all right since she ain't back yet, or maybe.
Well,
just
she's
take
probably
her, right?
still working at the location if she's not back yet.
Yeah,
How
that's
long
what
will
I
that
thought,
take?
right?
Depends how long
Yeah, when
she
do they
wanted
usually
to
get
do
back?
it. I don't know. Look, the carriage usually takes people back and forth each day. The one coming back from yesterday or from the morning should be coming back around evening time today.
All right, I think I nod my head and say, all right. Well,
Which should
guess
be
we'll just wait it out.
in a few hours from now.
All right. Roger.
For
We'll
the trouble.
just wait around. And, if...
Where exactly will this carriage be?
The carriage usually drops the people off right outside the North City gates.
all right. Well,
I suggest you wait there instead of here.
we'll do, sir. We'll
That's
do.
why I asked.
Yes, I just
Yeah,
wanted to
he's a
make
bit
sure
rude
because
sometimes, but he does.
yes,
get the
I do
point.
find their kind quite rude and slow. So I tried to speak in smaller words for
Do
you.
you need me speak slower, human? What you do?
It is okay. You can go outside now. No harm, me no danger. Goodbye. And he like smiles
Goodbye,
and he
sir.
slowly Oh.
No, nothing happens. He keeps it cool.
Yeah.
He'll slowly
Goodbye,
close the door as he like
we
eyes
may,
you
we
carefully.
may be around again with our friend. She was very satisfied with the work, and she wants
Oh.
to turn this whole shebang into a main hustle sort of deal, right? Anyway, we'll
Yes,
see you
many
around, maybe.
people are fans of Miss Celeste's employment. I suspect she'll come back for another day.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
and he'll slowly close the door.
Farewell, sir.
Goodbye. Yeah, so how long do you guys want to wait outside the city for this carriage?
Or will him and go
he
there,
said
find a
it's gonna
stump
come
and
back.
sit.
It's gonna come back in the evening, so that means we got time. So let's.
Okay, actually, here's a question. Is there anything I can do in town for work, John?
I mean, there's a bunch of things. You didn't actually skill into profession, did you?
Technically, yes, because that was the whole thing we talked about with the mining thing. And then technically, I do know blacksmithing. I just don't have it as a profession, but it finds fit to me.
Yeah, so I'd let you use the mechanics of that, but usually that's over a week work, so I'll just like portion it down to like if you just want to do like a certain amount of hours, there's definitely like pickup work you can do.
Yeah, like I have hours to kill. Might as well, because that makes no sense for us to leave with only the
Sure.
two of us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do some more socializing, talking with other people. I think slowly but surely it's gonna creep into the back of my head that this is a little bit weird, right? So I think I'm just gonna start talking to some people in the Adventurers Guild themselves, right? See if anyone's done that sort of work before, right? If this has been a longer standing project, if there's other people that do that sort of work. Or if
Yeah.
they know people, right?
Yeah, they'll let you know that this is a fairly new request, and this is like
That's what I
the
thought.
first few days of this post being up, so no one's really done that yet.
What do you want from me and like about? Because I guess I can't do mine stuff here, right?
Just make me the profession check. So yeah, it'll just be a wisdom-based check.
Okay, for wisdom. Okay.
And I guess then the secondary thing would be if they just know people that have worked for Miss Celeste like this before, right? Because since people know who she is, that makes it either so she is famous enough that enough people know her, or that enough people have worked for her before.
Yeah, they generally know who she is, but if you're asking the Adventurers Guild, no one's directly worked for her.
Alright.
But they've only heard good things about her.
Alright, good enough. Yeah, if they only heard good things, that's fine. So calms
I
down
don't
when
think,
the word is
hi-
good. I do more socializing and then come come evening, I'll also head to the north gate. Chill.
How much copper can I make, John?
Yeah, I'm just looking for the calculation. I don't see it on the... Da-da-da. Okay, so the check is the weekly wage, but in what? GP? SP?
I think GP. Is my guess.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we'll go for that. I'm not going to spend time looking for it. So 9 GP for a week, and you're just doing basically a day's worth.
Yeah, like I have like 6, 7, 8 hours. Like
Yeah,
until
so you'll
the-
just get a gold piece for your work for the next few hours
Yeah.
that you're helping out.
money.
But yeah, if you guys are chilling, you're chilling in the Adventurers Guild, just waiting around to see if she shows up.
No, we're chilling in the Adventurers Guild for a while, and then come evening, or rather, I'm chilling in the Adventurers Guild for a while, talking with people, having a good time, and after a while, I'll head to the, or come evening, I'll head to the gate. And
Yeah, same. Come evening, I
wait
basically
for the
like
carriage.
Yeah,
say
so
goodbye to my current boss and yeah.
yeah, as it starts to get the evening time, you guys make your way to outside the city, and you do see the carriage approach, and you see a few people get out, and Dahlia is one of them.
All right.
Just gotta wait for Charlotte to come back.
Oh, well, this is good that she's not even here, because she literally ignores you and walks past you.
All right.
I don't know if you guys try to physically stop her or say something. I don't know what you guys do, but she'll like,
Yeah, I'm gonna-
like
I'm
she'll
gonna
get
get
out.
quick.
You guys like
Yo.
look at her, make eye contact, and it looks like she like looks past you and just like is like walking straight toward into the city.
Is her panther there?
Yes.
I go like,
I guess that's up to Whitney. How does your panther respond to these other two guys that you've just been partied up with?
Probably like if I'm around, ignored them. But if I'm not around, probably more interested in them than anyone else. Like, wouldn't be like super friendly, but might be willing to at least go up to them just because it associates them with me.
Yeah. So sorry.
What if you are ignoring us completely?
Yeah. So you've gotten out of the carriage and you're ignoring them completely and walking into the city. And it seems like Gerald is trying to like get the attention of your panther. Would it stop and talk to him, or would it just follow you?
Sorry, I need to remember how intelligent my panther is. Yes, he only has a 2 intelligence right now.
So
I'm just
probably-
trying to think that like it probably would just follow me. It might sort of like look to me to see if I'm gonna like go
Yeah,
to them.
I think
but
that's
if
what
I
happens.
don't, then I think it would just follow me.
It kind of looks at Gerald, it recognizes you, and it like wants to go to you, but then it looks to Dahlia, and she's not giving it like a positive, like, oh yeah, go to him. She's just literally ignoring it. So it kind of looks to her, looks to you, and then it follows her as she kind of just walks by you guys
Fuck.
into the city.
Gorg
Acting
is
like
about
she
this.
doesn't know you.
Dahlia, what the fuck?
She doesn't answer.
Hello?
She just ignores you and keeps walking.
He walks up and stops her.
Physically tries to like stop her.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take out my first bottle of bottled water and uncork it and just start drinking.
First he was just get in front of us like, no, you're gonna talk to me.
Okay, I need another will save done in secret, Whitney. So you'll have to make a grapple check if you want to actually stop her, because she's going to actively try to not be stopped by you. So if you want to actually try to stop her,
what,
you're
is
gonna.
she gonna try and walk around me or fly
Yeah.
through me?
So basically, you have to make a CMB roll to stop her, and it's going to be against her CMD.
Okay. How do I
On your
roll
character sheet,
that? Yes.
on the combat tab, I believe there is a CMB, and I believe if you just click that, it should roll it.
There.
And that is versus CMD of Whitney. What's
That
your CMD?
beats 11.
All right, yeah. So you can forcibly grapple her, And
I don't do violently. I just like put my hand on her shoulder to like stop her. It's like, talk to me. What?
Yeah.
I put a cork
I
back
won't
into my
come.
bottle and I'm
John
like,
tells
"Alright,
me
this
when
is
you
gonna
weren't
look
there.
real
You've been
sus."
missing for 8 hours. Well, actually, for more. You've been missing for about 16 now. Are you just gonna ignore me, woman?
Yeah, and this is when you will, Whitney, you kind of like have like a snap back to reality or whatever, and you're sitting here looking at Gorg, and he's asking you whatever he just said.
And he looks actually frustrated and annoyed.
Do I remember? What's the last thing I remember?
The last thing you remember is getting in the carriage, and then that's it.
Oh, what?
Oh,
How
now
did
you
I
suddenly want to
get
speak.
here? Yeah, why the fuck I'm here? Why are you stopping me? What's going on?
What? You just got back. You ignored us, kept walking.
Got back. I was just about to leave to go help some person with some
You've
building.
been gone for like 16 hours.
What time is it?
I point
I
up.
point at the sunset. Yeah.
Okay, so I have like half a day of time missing? Look, the last thing I remember is you were still asleep. We had 8 hours. I thought I might as well go do a little bit of work, make a little bit of money while we wait for you to wake up. I thought I could go put in 6-7 hours of labor work, be back in time for us to go off, and I went and met with the Celeste person. I got in a carriage to go help out, and now I'm standing in front of you, and I don't remember anything in between.
I think at this point I come up and I'm like, well, don't worry about it too much. And I reach into my fanny pack, I take out a nice large bar of chocolate. I open it right, I break up a piece, and there you go. Have a piece. And I close it back up.
Well,
put it-
I let go of my, like, I remove my hand from Daria's shoulder. I think we should go back to the guild right now.
Yeah, maybe.
Right, and it just starts going back to the guild.
Yeah, you guys can head back to the guild.
Is there, okay, so John, do we have like a guild master there, or like, or someone like specifically in charge of, I guess, the guild?
Yes, there is someone that you could go up the chain if you want to talk to someone who's like in charge.
Yeah.
And let me get that name for you. That would be Alec Morel, who is a full-plated human.
Would he be the guild master?
I mean, his title isn't Guildmaster, but he's like in charge. Like, he's been appointed to make sure everything's running smoothly. He pays out people that complete tasks, etc., etc.
So basically, yeah, he's the guild master.
Sure.
Yeah, and he was also, I think, one of the people you had to talk to for one of the quests. I think.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
I'm wrong.
he'll Gorg will walk into the inn, find one of the ones spoke to. What's his name you said? Sorry, John.
Alec.
Morel.
Yeah, you don't need his
Alec
last name.
Morel.
His name's Alec.
Okay, one thing that I miss World 20, a place to just put notes.
I can give
you
you...
Yeah, you can just give you a note thing.
Ooh, that would be nice.
I was supposed to do that, actually, and I forgot. I'll create a folder called PC Notes.
Okay, but you said
And new
Alec?
journal entry, I'll just name it this, and I think you can control it after. In here, this. I'm gonna give each one of you one. This one is for Whitney, and this one is for Felix. configure permissions. Felix is now the owner of that. Click. Christian, you are now the owner of your sheet. And this will be in the tab that looks like a little journal book.
Here, yeah, PC notes, Christian. And okay, can you just type his name out?
Yes, I can put it in your notes if you want.
Oh, yeah, you can put it in for me. Yeah, that works too. Then I should probably do.
There you go. Save.
There we go.
Save that.
Yeah. Walk to Master. I need to speak to the Guildmaster. I need to speak with Alec. Preferably immediately.
Who are you asking this to? I guess to anyone that wants to listen to you.
But basically one of the ones that work specifically at the guild, like not one of the adventurers, but like one of the ones.
Sure,
that,
yeah. So you can
employed.
Yeah, you can get one of the people that are clearly like employed and work at this place, and he'll look at you and say, "Well, is it an emergency? He's kind of busy. You gotta put in a meeting."
Kind of. My friend went missing for 16 hours and he don't remember it.
Did you find them?
Oh yeah, she's here now. After I kind of woke her up.
Oh, I mean, he can't help if you have a drinking problem. I mean, that's...
No, since she woke up from basically, I guess, of a daydream. Or potentially a spell.
Ah, spells, eh? Well, I mean, is she okay? He kind of looks over. I'm assuming you're there.
She remembers nothing for the last 12 hours, 16 hours or so.
I think he's not getting to the main point. The main point is why he probably wants to talk to the Guildmasters because it's related to a quest on the request board, right? That's that's the real kicker here. Anyway, carry on. You're doing great.
I've just thought that was a given.
Sure. I can see if I can squeeze you in, but you might have to wait a day or two. I mean, if she's not injured and she seems okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell this. Let him know that potentially some of his adventurers are getting charmed, and they basically stop caring about the people around them. She didn't do anything as I yelled, or anything. She just kept walking.
So what notice was this related to? So I can take it off the board.
Celeste.
Celeste? That's strange. We've had good dealings with her in the past and never had any complaints, but...
I mean, if you're charmed, you want me to
Yeah,
come
that's
talk
what I
by
heard
you.
as well. It's kind of strange. Oh well.
Alright, I'll...
May not be
let you
related
know.
to the request at all, but something else entirely. Who knows? But it's just real precaution.
Of course. What was your name? I'll seek you out once he's ready for you.
Gorg.
Glorg. Got it.
Can't miss him.
Yeah.
I'll have another name if you want it, though it's my ogre name.
No, whatever I can identify you with is fine. Yeah, and he'll jot something down on some parchment and scurry off.
Right, well, I don't think we're going anywhere now.
Out of curiosity, do I have like any of my spells left that I had prepared?
What spells did you have prepared? I mean, I guess I can look at your sheet.
Does she also have 75 gold?
I don't know. She can look at her character sheet for that.
What?
As in, did you get paid?
I mean, I don't have an additional 75 gold, so...
Free labor?
Yeah, your Antall will be... You won't have access to that. And Light will be gone as well. And Detect Magic.
What the fuck?
On your inventory sheet, you should see there's an additional 18 platinum in their box there. Do you not see that?
Oh, okay, yeah, I do see that. That's a 7... Well, wait, that's... What?
That's...
That's 180 gold. They paid me 180 gold?
I mean, your labor must have been incredibly valuable.
Or something?
What the fuck?
You know, I think at this point I go like... I'm suddenly a lot less suspicious about this job. I think this may be
Yeah,
a
I'll be
great
quiet.
paying job and some great opportunities.
This is just so weird.
So, they paid you more than the request. What is for this thing?
Oh, guys, I get it.
What?
She must have like signed some weird retroactive NDA or something, right? Because it was like the whole. It even says on the request like discretion or something, right?
I mean, I
That
told her I
totally
would be
makes
discreet
sense.
about it, but I didn't sign anything or agree to have magic cast or used
Well,
on
yeah,
me.
you probably don't remember it, right? Because it would have been.
But
in
I
the
mean,
period
isn't
you
that
don't
still
remember.
if you use magic on someone to then get them to sign something? I'm pretty sure that's like considered coercion and not allowed.
That's
What I'm
magic
thinking about here
combo.
is the situation where you weren't under the effects of the magic, right? And really, the effects of the magic were just you erase the memory of blah blah blah, and maybe that weird situation of you acting strange was just a tiny after effect of the spell or something, right? I don't know.
But again, I never agreed to have a spell cast on me. I agreed
Well, of course
to
you
be
don't remember, right?
discreet. But
That
I
might be enough for
remember
them.
agreeing to be discreet. I never agreed to have anyone do anything to my
Fair
mind.
enough. Fair
Dahlia,
enough. You
what
know what?
exactly
I'm
do you
just...
remember? From when you got there till, I guess, you...
I got there. The butler poured me some wine. I sat down. I talked to Celeste for a minute. She tried to cheers with me. I told her I wasn't interested in drinking because I don't really drink. She was a little weird, told me that was rude. Then she told me where to meet the carriage. I got there. I don't know, there was something a little bit strange. She said to be discreet. I said, yeah, that's fine. We got in the carriage. They poured more wine for people. They kept drinking
Oh.
more.
Basically,
And
they need you
I
to work while
talked
they drink it.
to a guy who had a weird dragon tattoo, and he was a bard, and we were chatting about his dragon tattoo. And then my brain goes blank, and I'm standing in front of you as you're pissed at me.
Sorry about that.
This job sounds...
I mean, I'd be pissed too.
better and better the more you talk about it.
Oh, fuck off, Gerald. Oh, right, no, sorry, shut up.
I mean, regardless, even if they wanted to do magic on you to make you not remember for their discreetness, I'm pretty sure they would have to say that up front, that like, hey, you will have your mind erased or something, or you will not remember what you're doing in order for this to be discreet, and then you have to agree to that. I didn't agree to that. I just agreed to be discreet,
that's
which
also
to
more
me
the
is
fact-
me just keeping my mouth shut.
You know,
Yeah,
fair
well,
enough.
that's
You've
also the
convinced
whole
me.
fact that you don't seem like yourself when you got here.
Yeah, that's a little weird too. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Also,
Really, to
the
be honest,
butler
I was
also
just...
said this to us, actually. I am sure she will be coming back. So I
Well-
don't think it's something that just stops. He did say
no.
he was sure she will be coming back again.
I think you're reading too much into this, man. You're being a bit suspicious here, because I think he was just referring to the fact that most people like to come back because of the great working conditions, right?
Which you don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember
Well-
anything about anything other than apparently I have a 18 platinum, which I was only supposed to be paid 75 gold.
About half.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it seems a bit weird, but overall, I think little harm, little foul, something like
No,
that.
I mean-
It seems a bit weird.
I mean,
Seems a bit
it's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. I don't enjoy having like an entire day taken away from me or half a day. I don't
Yeah.
enjoy not remembering.
Yeah.
And
No,
if my
maybe-
suspicion is
maybe-
right and it keeps going, Gerald, that might be a week. Or a month.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
See,
two.
I
Or a
think,
year.
I think my main issue with this is that this happens more often to me than to other people usually, and second of all, I'm trying to rationalize this in a way that makes it more attractive because it seems like it pays well. But anyway, I'm gonna stop
Gerald,
with that now.
let me ask you this. If I gave you 100 platinum to cut off your left foot, would you accept?
I think I still need my left foot more than I need 100 platinum, and I don't think I can afford a new one with that. Is there a cheap healer nearby that would regenerate my foot?
I'm
for life?
fairly sure I'm just done with this conversation and I've proven my point that you just have too much money in your head. Right.
The other point is I have no idea what I just did for the last however many
True.
hours, other than I don't have access to cast certain spells that I did before.
as a professional day drinker, I can say that this is a feeling that you never really get used to.
Yeah, it's not fun. Not fun.
What did you have?
Detect magic, light, and Antol that I now can't use. Which, I mean, Antol I was preparing because labor, I'm not super strong. I figured that would be beneficial for me to complete the job.
Or
But-
help somebody else as well, right?
Yeah.
The
I'll be
light
right
thing, I
back,
guess,
guys.
then you
Getting
must have been
pairs.
somewhere with, darkness. So I wonder if you're, excavating something. The detect magic thing, though, is a bit curious.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Is that since maybe more that they're looking for something? Or maybe they found something and was wondering if it was magical?
No idea.
Okay. You said she was beautiful, and that's... Did you have any weird feeling around her? Like, when you were at the house?
I mean, it was a little strange that they seemed a little overly into drinking the wine and said that it calms people down.
Well, it
Yeah, I have
actually
a
does,
feeling that-
funnily enough.
Yeah, but you know what also calms people down? Just telling them what they're going to be doing. She told me that I needed to bring tools with me, so I asked her, well, I don't know what tools to bring unless I know what activities I'm going to be performing, and she wouldn't really tell me what I would be doing. Just here, have some wine.
Kind
No.
of weird.
Have you ever been told that if you don't drink after clinking, it's bad luck?
Yes.
She told me that.
Fair enough. Yeah, but what is that as the professional day drinker?
But really, usually, you hear all sorts of excuses to get people to drink. Because sometimes it's really, really sad to drink alone, right? So you always want to try to get the other person to drink with you as much as possible if you want to drink. Because then it's less sad and you can feel better about yourself and being, a degenerate about drinking
do you
in
need
the
to
day.
talk?
Well, I think I'm good. And I uncork the holy water and take another sip.
Why do you drink expensive holy water?
I just really like the bubbles, right? It really vibes with me.
So I'll be honest with me, are you some noble that got kicked out of the house because it was useless?
No, not me, no. Couldn't be me.
See, if it wasn't because I'm first sure you can't stand blows against other players, I would. Because I don't really believe him. Right. Well, whatever this whole Celeste thing, I'm fairly sure that you shouldn't go near her again.
Or I'm tempted to go back to her house and ask her what the fuck she did to me.
Or
See, what if she does it again, though?
I mean, so you guys come
all
with me. She probably can't do all three of us at once.
Are you sure? What if she did it to the entire wagon?
I have an incredibly impenetrable mind.
I just started laughing.
That's one worry I have. But if
Well-
she did what she did to you to all the people at the wagon at that moment,
True,
she does it to us, then we're screwed. This is why I'd rather have the Guildmaster potentially handle this.
Fine.
I mean, how about, what we could do,
Yes.
just my inquisitive mind making plays here,
Yes.
we could try and look for these other people that were with you and see what's going on with them right now, right?
I remember the bard. I don't really remember the other two. They were kind of boring. But the bard had a red dragon tattoo.
Yeah, for the
Nice.
purposes of memory of them, you could identify them, but they didn't really talk.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
It seems we have actually two options. One, we go into this weird scenario, and I would say there's more than to do this, considering that there's something to do. Dahlia, you're part of our party, should have gone for each other. Then there's also, I would say, while the iron is quote unquote hot, dealing more with the geckos. Also, while potentially we can still find the tracks of them.
Well, I still want to know what's going on with the geckos, because if something's fucking with the wildlife, I'd like to know what's happening. That's not normal for the geckos, but maybe we just wait for Alec to have time to talk with us.
Yeah, that would be my idea.
Yeah, we should at least do that.
While they take the time, we do the gecko problem. Potential of goblin.
I don't think we necessarily can, right?
I mean, they told me it'll
if
be
we
like a
don't
few
know when he has
days.
time, right? We should be here when he has time.
I got told like 1 to 2 days. I was told like 1 to 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll have at least tomorrow.
Alright, well, if you say so. It's your appointment.
I'll ask again when we get, wake up tomorrow if like is there news of it, people be seeing us today or something. If not, then we'll go.
Well, let's...
Well, for now, just next time, Dahlia, I don't mind if you wanna do work while I sleep or some shit. Just let us know.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let's do some mind resilience training, and I take out a deck of cards and start shuffling.
I'm going to bed.
Are you sure it's a great game?
I'm good.
Alright. I look around. Anyone else want a poker?
Yeah, you could definitely find people wanting to poker,
Yeah.
play some card games. Did you actually want to gamble for money and try to win some?
No,
or?
not really. I think it's just around for fun, right? Training to bluff and stuff like that. Training your mind against those probing, inquisitive eyes that try to discern what hand you have.
Yeah, true.
Well, I guess we just want to call it there then, yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. We're almost at like a 4-hour mark. We could go a bit further if you want to get to just certain things, or if you want to just call it here, we can call it here.
Like for Felix's case, I was
Yeah.
losing now, but also like
Yeah.
the next thing would either be if Alec has time to us to talk immediately when we wake up, it would be that.
Yeah,
If
it would
not,
be like
then,
it's going to be like later that afternoon. the
yeah,
next
then
one.
one thing would be to go and hunt some geckos and let them know we're doing that.
All right,
Because,
sounds good. So, I don't think I'm going to give you any quest experience yet. You haven't fully solved anything
Yep.
or
That's fine.
that.
Makes
So I think, how much experience did you guys get? Yeah, I think that's a decent, just for kills.
It's an
Yeah.
okay amount.
But yeah, if you guys like complete like story quests, I'm going to give you bonus XP and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, like so far we have definitely have like 2 clues. Something weird with this fucking Celeste person that wanna do whatever the fuck she's doing. And then geckos. Either potentially just a migration problem where they are getting threatened by something else taking over their home. Or
Yes, but it still might. It doesn't really explain the weird behavior, right?
yeah, no,
Would
like
explain why they're here, but wouldn't explain why they're like, "Wah, murder gecko time."
I was trying to prepare speak with animals, so when we go back out, I can try to talk to them. Be like, yo, gecko, why you want to eat me?
all right. So for
What's
next
going on,
session,
gecko?
next session I'll prepare for following up with Celeste and fighting some more geckos and figuring out more about that.
potentially goblins.
Potentially
Probably not, but
goblins.
Gork has an interest.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, I think that's all from me, unless you guys had any questions or whatever. But I think that's good for the stream, so I'm going to stop the stream. GG's.